Age of 18.
With a California girl.
Television is not medical research, and 15 years is not a lifetime. But 15 years has been about a third of my life. And it has been it's been a real pleasure and a genuine privilege to represent this program and the wonderful, wonderful people who put it on.
Let's do this one. So it'll make my record company happy.
Now, this is a single. What is this called?
Sometimes Love Just Ain't Enough.
Baby. And here she goes.
I'm going to wait a while.
Yeah, wait, I don't care. Wait, I'll keep looking at you.
Smoke a cigarette.
You mind standing up and singing?
I have to stand up.
Yeah, good, please. Oh, great. You mind turning around to the side? When
I don't want to lose you, but I don't want to use you just to have somebody by my side. And I don't want to hate you, I don't want to take you, but I don't want to be the one to cry. That don't really matter to anyone anymore. But like a fool, I keep losing my place, and I keep seeing you walk through that door. But there's a danger in loving somebody too much, and it's sad when you know it's your heart you can't trust. There's a reason why people don't stay where they are. Baby, sometimes love just ain't enough. Now, I could never change you, I don't want to blame you. Baby, you don't have to take the fall. Yes, I may have hurt you, but I did not desert you. Maybe I just want to have it all. It makes a sound like thunder. It makes me feel like rain. Like a fool who will never see the truth, I keep thinking something's gonna change. But there's a danger in loving somebody too much, and it's sad when you know it's your heart you can't trust. There's a reason why people don't stay where they are. Baby, sometimes love just ain't enough. And there's no way home when it's late at night and you're all alone. Are there things that you wanted to say? And do you feel me beside you in your bed? There beside you where I used to lay. And there's a danger in loving somebody too much, and it's sad when you know it's your heart they can't touch. There's a reason why people don't stay who they are. Baby, sometimes love just ain't enough. Baby, sometimes love just ain't enough.
Ladies and gentlemen, my first guest has a little radio program that airs weekday mornings all across our land. Critics call him a shock jock. He calls himself the king of all media. We call him Howard Stern, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, baby. Hey, I love it. I love it when you use your finger. All right. I got to take a short break. We're going to get this show cranking in just a couple minutes anyway. Whatever.
You're listening to The Howard Stern Show. Stay right there. 97.1, The Eagle. This is The Howard Stern Show.
This is a good song. Yeah. Come on. That's my song. Yeah.
I knew it was Rob.
Yeah. This is a song Rob and I do from the soundtrack to Private Parts, which is going to be released February 25th. What's today?
Today is the 13th.
The 13th? So we only have a couple more days for the album release.
Deep down in the planet X, dig down to the... That's how I sing it.
Very funny. You're very funny. Only a couple more days. That's more than 10 days.
Is it? Isn't that a couple of days? Yeah, it's not a big deal. Don't be so literal.
Couple more days.
Couple more days, 10 days.
Yeah, okay.
Most of us have been waiting.
Give you $1 million in a couple more days.
Thank you. I can wait. There's a couple more days. What, about 10 days?
That's
12 days?
2 weeks.
Yeah, it's no big deal. Compared to we've been waiting for months, huh? We're only a few days away. So, good morning, everybody. What's happening? How are you? In fact, the single from the album, the first single they released, Porno for Pyros.
Hard Charger.
Hard Charger.
It's out, right?
Yeah, which I know you like a lot. You love that song.
I love it, yeah.
I was reading...
Why don't you play that for me?
Okay, I'll just play that. I was kind of waiting until the album was in the stores. I disagree with the record company.
But the single was in the stores, right?
I don't know. I don't think so. I just think they released the single to radio stations, and the MTV video is coming out, I think, this week.
Yeah, you said maybe Thursday night?
Yeah, but I haven't spoken with anyone from MTV, so I don't know. Let's see. Porno for Pyros, Hard Charger. The first week it was out was the number 2 most added record in the country.
Cool.
It's hard to believe. Are they playing it here? I wonder.
I don't know.
Let me see. It's playing all over the country.
It seems that the only place your record is not played is where you work.
Yeah. Hard Charger. Oh, you are playing it. How can I hear you? You're not on a microphone. You know.
He's having a private conversation.
No, it's a microphone right there. You're a disc jockey on the station. You play it?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's a great song. I really like it.
I know. It's a nice song. It's really good.
Getting a lot of requests?
I like the, can I say, I think the Ozzy ones are really...
I love the Ozzy ones.
It's great.
You're not playing that yet, though.
No.
No. Let's wait till the album comes out. That's what I say.
And I spoke to somebody, and they said on Monday, the MTV...
Oh, Monday?
Yeah, Monday.
Okay. There you go. Monday, the MTV video for Hard Charger premieres.
Okay.
And it's in heavy rotation, supposedly. Whatever the hell that means. Yeah, here you go. It says, like it or not, there are 2 things that will happen this coming March. Howard Stern's forthcoming autobiographical movie, Private Parts, will be, by all early test market reports, a box office blockbuster, making the accompanying soundtrack a shoo-in for multi-platinum success. There you go. You need look no further than Howard's radio and ETV ratings, or his CDs, videos, and pay-per-view specials to understand his draw and his huge fan base. Simply put, the guy doesn't surround himself with schlock. Thus, his assembling artists like Porno for Pyros for his soundtrack. To us, Hard Charger is the best song Jane's Addiction never did, and could be the crowning achievement for Porno for Pyros to date. Obviously, rock radio is on the same page, too, as 14 have already stepped up, including DC 101, that's our old station, which is actually prominently featured in the movie. You know, when you come to think of it, that's pretty good promotion for them.
True.
WHEB, KISS, WKLQ, KRD, WBZX, I don't know where these stations are. Note that they're not all Stern affiliates. I think most of them aren't.
Yeah, I don't recognize almost any of the call letters.
Save us a seat at next year's Grammys and Oscar Awards.
Ooh.
Good. That'd be cool.
People laugh now when you say Oscar.
No,
They
hey.
won't be laughing next year.
There is some Oscar talk. I'm not kidding, especially for the guy who plays my boss at NBC.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
But I say, I'm not kidding. You know,
Right.
people can laugh all they want now.
Yep. We'll see. I'll tell you the movie.
We'll have the last one.
I'll tell you, I'm looking, to be quite honest with you, I know this sounds stupid because people haven't seen the movie yet, so they probably think we're just blowing smoke up their ass.
Yeah.
But I've seen a lot of the movies nominated this year. I know my movie's 10 times
Blown
better.
away.
Yeah, blown away.
I mean, there's nothing
Yep.
compared to Private Parts being even nominated this year.
I know. But the only thing that would hold back a nomination is that I'm involved.
Yeah, the attitude towards you. But I think this could turn Hollywood around.
Yeah.
Somebody was saying to me the other day they were very frightened about the world because it looks like you're becoming mainstream.
Yeah. Who's that? The guy from, I know the magazine, right?
No, this is somebody else who wasn't a magazine writer.
Yeah, they said, yeah, he's becoming accepted. And I said, I got insulted by the guy at first. Some guy said to me, you're mainstream. And I said, hey, man, I have never changed. I never will change. I will never He goes, no, you don't understand something. You're not changing. They're going to be forced to accept you.
That's right.
And I said,
That's what everybody's saying.
Yeah, I said, I don't mind that. I said, as long as I don't have to change.
Yeah, because when somebody first mentioned it to me, I was like, how could we be mainstream?
Yeah.
And then they said, but look, everybody's accepting you.
Trust me, I can give you a list of people who aren't so far.
But they haven't had this big explosion where you become a box office success.
I'll tell you how powerful the film is. This you don't know. We showed the film to a bunch of reporters and people from magazines and stuff. And there were two magazines that were kind of like doing a story. I mean, they said, I don't know, we don't know if we should do a cover. They went, and these are two big publications. They went and saw the movie in this preview situation. And they just said, well, we have to be on this movie. It's going to be a really hot movie. So they, of course, put me on. Yeah. Once they see the movie, they're like, oh, now we understand.
Right,
it's an important movie.
See, that's what's happening. You're going to be mainstream.
Good. I need that. Hey, what about me? Don't worry, Jackie. No one's accepting you.
You're never getting it.
You will never be accepted.
Come on.
All right. Let me see what's on the phones here. And I'll tell you about my day yesterday. I was running around in the streets of New Jersey.
Yeah.
Jesus, what a long day.
But you have cameras following you everywhere.
Oh, yeah.
Your whole life is being documented.
Yeah, I had an idea of something I wanted to do, so I went out on the streets doing it, but...
How did it work out?
Well, it was fine, but, it was really tiresome. I mean, it was a long day. You do this show, and then you're going out and being the life of the party out on the streets. You were like... woozy.
Well, why do you keep coming up with these ideas?
Yeah, promoting a movie,
No, but I'm just saying, couldn't you come up with an idea that's a little more or a little less taxing?
Less ambitious?
Yeah.
No, I don't seem to be able to come up with those ideas. Mark, you're on the air.
How you doing, Howard?
Okay.
Do you know what it's about? It's a electrologist.
What? What did he just say?
Electrologist?
What's it about?
What is it?
I thought you knew something about it. Yeah, we had an article written about us in the Village Voice. We are a family-run electrolysis business. It's very reputable, and we have very reputable. We have two locations, one in Manhattan, one.
What's that got to do with anything?
What are you talking about, dude?
I sent an article into you. I thought you knew.
No, I don't know anything. I just wanted to put you on the air. Oh. I line up callers and I just go, Mark, you're on the air.
Oh, sorry about that. Well, the Village Voice wrote an article about our business because we have. There was a person who wrote into the Village Voice.
All right, I think I've had enough. You can't make a point. You cannot. I know you're trying to tell me something.
Right.
But I don't know what it is.
Sorry about that.
And I bet you I could have made this call and done it in one sentence.
Skip to the chase. What was the letter of... What do you have to say to us? What is your call about?
There you go.
Electrolysis business, and we...
No.
Here we go.
Yes, okay.
He's going to go do another commercial for the electrolysis business.
We perform electrolysis on men's penises. Supposedly.
Now you've said something. That took you 20 minutes.
Thank you.
Hello, Howard. You're on the air. Hello, Howard. Guess what? My company does electrolysis on men's penises. Oh, really? What is that all about? Well, you see, that's how it works.
Right.
All right. So you're saying, well, I never heard of such a thing.
Men
we thought.
Well, what are you talking about? Is he for real? Never. I mean, I know, I might have one or two hairs.
Down there?
Yeah, I mean, it just kind of runs there. But, I mean, not like a girth of hair.
A girth of hair runs up and down the penis.
I never heard of that. That's how, even a dog doesn't have that.
Yeah, nobody has that.
An ape doesn't even have it.
Right.
And you're saying that there's hair covering the entire shaft?
Up like 3/4 of the way up.
Really?
The shaft.
You've seen that? And so in order to remove it, the man has to be aroused, I would imagine.
No, we can remove the hair when the man's not aroused.
Oof.
Doesn't that hurt?
Oh, it hurts like, you know.
And you performed that on someone?
We do have anesthetics that we can use.
You performed it yourself?
I have overseen it. My stepfather does the actual penis work. I stick the back and shoulders. As I said, it's a family-run business.
And how do you anesthetize the blonde's penis? How do you do it?
We can use a topical cream, lidocaine cream, or we can actually inject it with...
and with what?
With anesthetics. Novocaine.
And then you pull the hairs out.
Then we perform electrolysis, which is we insert a probe into the follicle of the hair, and then we...
can you do it all in one treatment?
Well, you know, electrolysis does take time. You know, it's like you're doing one hair at a time.
Does the hair generally grow back?
No, when you do electrolysis properly, it does not grow back.
Gee, that's cool.
Contrary to popular. I heard you talking about it yesterday with Tom Arnold, and we could actually do your, we can permanently take out your hair, too, if you so desire.
I got some hair, like, on my shoulders, but not a lot, so...
And the back of your arms.
The back of my arms I always shave down, because I hate that, man. That reminds me of
really funny, little tufts of hair.
Oh, that reminds me of, like, old sailors and stuff, you know what I mean? I don't want to be that.
I remember when I've known you long enough to watch hair come on different parts of your body.
Yeah, think about it for my wife. When my wife met me, I was hairless.
Yeah.
I didn't have any hair on my chest or anything. Now I got tons of, like, disgusting hair. And
coming out everywhere.
And even in those pictures, like, in the movie poster, I have to shave down. You can see I shaved it down. And then the back of my arms started getting hair, and then I was just like, whoa. And then I shaved that off, like a chick in the shower.
You don't have it on the top of your back or anything, do you?
I've got it, like, right here and right here, like epaulets. Like, you know, like in the Army, like shoulder pads.
Right.
I got a little bit, so I just, like, swipe it down with the razor.
Yeah.
So, but I wouldn't mind having some guy just pull it out.
Yeah, not have to worry about it anymore.
It never grows back once we do it. We can come down to the show if you want.
Yeah, but I bet you it hurts.
It's, well, when we use the anesthetics, it doesn't hurt at all.
You guys aren't doctors, though, or anything. Why don't you give me the anesthetics?
Well, you know, it's just topical cream we use, too.
Yeah, maybe you could work on my penis, too.
So if you have...
see that. And what happens, men tend to, like, start to shave it, and then...
shave it? Whoa.
Yeah, there's stubbles.
Oh, can you imagine?
Oh, yeah. Shave that thing.
That's really shaving that thing.
Wow. Sounds like a cool job, getting a guy to pull down his pants and plucking out the hairs.
Oh, yeah.
Hang.
How do you get into that business?
Yeah. Hey, what'd you do today at the office, honey? How many guys have you performed this on? Penile hair removal.
Yeah, quite a few. We do a lot of it, you know. Actually, I stick to the backs and the shoulders and the...
Do these guys bathe generally before they come down?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, because it can be a wafting...
Well, if you're doing that, you got to wash them down anyway, right?
Oh, yeah. Scrub them down. Scrub them down.
A little bit out.
So does your sister help at all?
What's that?
Do you have a sister?
No.
Is she in the family business? Any hot chicks who can do that for me?
Yes, we do have female electrologists that we could bring down if you want to.
Yeah.
But we can perform that, you know. I'm sure Gary has a lot of hair down there. Maybe we can perform.
Gary's surprisingly not that hairy.
Isn't he?
No. I've seen his penis.
You have?
Yeah. We went to a gym together one time, and Gary had a shower before we did anything.
Really?
Before.
What's that all about?
And he just stands there nude with his legs spread because he's pretty big. You know, he's got a nice size. Yeah, and like he's... Like, look, guys, it's not an issue for him. I'm going, I can't believe this peckerhead gets the shower in front of guys. He's got a nice size schlong. And me, I got to hide. Even after I'm all sweaty and disgusting, I have to go home and shower. Because I'm so small.
He's well hung?
Well, yeah, he's got a nice size.
Oh,
you know, he has nothing to be embarrassed about. I do. If I was showering, people would stop and take pictures and stare because it's such an oddity. I'm a freak.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, I'm not kidding, man. The last thing I'm worried about is hairs. Man, the hairs are longer.
Anything would help, huh?
The hairs are longer than me. I swear to God, that is true, right?
Now stop it.
You too, Jackie. I seen you, Jackie.
If we remove the hair, maybe it'll look longer then, too.
Well, I clip it down, so I'll look. But you know what? Then I look like a baby. I look like a little nubbin.
That's incredible.
Yeah, I swear, whenever I shave it down too much, I go, oh my God, now I look like a baby.
Oh, no.
What a drag, man. Shower. Man. I'd love to be able to shower in front of guys and not have to make a big deal about it. Even if it was just normal.
I can't imagine that it grows so greatly.
Yeah, it grows okay. I mean, I got to admit, my expansion level is pretty good.
That's just, it sounds like you'd need such an amount of blood down there that you wouldn't be able to stand up.
That's why I get dizzy during sex. What is it, Papa Fooey?
Bubba, I never showered before I worked out.
Yep, you sure did. Dude, I was with you.
Why would I shower before
you know what it is? I don't know. You had a whole thing, you were just like showering. And
I showered afterwards.
And I stood there and waited for you, getting ready to play racquetball or whatever we were doing.
I seriously think you're mistaken, because I do remember showering on the way out and thinking it, I just assumed when you go to play racquetball, everybody takes a shower when you're done.
Not if you have a small penis.
And then, so all of a sudden, Howard I remember you wearing like sweatpants with shorts over them and like a sweatshirt.
Right.
And I started to get undressed, and Howard just stood there.
Right.
And I thought to myself,
What's going on?
What's going on?
And I told you, I was honest with you. I said, I got a small penis. I'm a celebrity. I don't want these guys staring at it.
Yeah.
I'll go home and shower like a girl.
Well, I've always said I don't understand that whole community shower thing. Anyway.
I'll tell you something.
Weird. Baba Booey, he's like, he has no issue down there in his pants. So he's like, showering, his arms are spread out. And like he's like,
I'll tell you something.
And it's a shower. I remember the gym, because stuff like this stays in my mind. The shower was like right in front of where the guys are, like, here's the locker room, here's the shower, and here's like the toilets.
Right.
So a guy passing from the toilet to the locker, and there's just one shower open,
Everybody
no
watches you as
no
you're
curtain,
showering.
and he's turning around, and Gary's facing all the guys who are changing. He doesn't even.
You're showering.
He's not even showing it. Like, I would put my butt.
I'll tell you something. Up until the middle of doing the Channel 9 TV shows, I used to work at this gym right across the street here.
Yeah.
I mean, I would finish working out, and I would get completely naked and put on my flip-flops.
Yeah.
And throw a towel over my shoulder, and I would go downstairs, and I would shower.
That's what Gary's wearing, flip-flops when I saw him.
You don't want to get fungus. It's gross.
Yeah, I bring flip-flops to my gym.
But I mean, I never thought twice about walking around the gym naked.
Yeah.
And then once the Channel 9 show, then I'd walk to the gym, and a couple of guys were like, "Hey, great show last night." And then I felt a little. Because if nobody knows who you are, what's the big deal?
Well, if you're hung like me, people get to know who you are real quick.
I started saying, "Hey, that's the guy with the."
But in high school, I never once took a shower after gym. I would just walk around all smelly and sweaty after gym.
We used to make fun of guys like you.
Not a moment.
Didn't matter. No, I was pretty anonymous in high school. Like, I was just like, I might as well not have been there. I went through high school where people just didn't even know I was in the room.
But
whole gym class, maybe one.
I wasn't goofed on, but I wasn't also a personality. Like, I was just a guy who drifted through the hall.
Let me ask you something, though. There must have been a time that you didn't know that you were so different from everybody else.
No, I don't remember a time like that. In fact, Dr. Lou can attest to this. We were at summer camp, and Dr. Lou matured very early. That's one thing. He matured when we were. He
matured so quickly.
He not only had full pubic hair, he was shaving.
Wow.
10 or 11.
Oh,
I'm not kidding.
So we knew a guy who shaved in 5th grade.
Yeah.
And we thought that was unbelievable. I mean, he was like the captain of the football team.
Lou was like a man. At 13, he was the size of a man. He had a full body hair, full beard. He was the size of a man. He just was. And I used to go to him at summer camp because he had the bunk. You had bunk beds, and I always took the top, and Lou was below. And I said to him one time, I said, man, you got so much hair and everything. I said, I don't know, I'm so tiny. And he had a big jock strap. And he would hang the jock strap, and all the girls would swoon. Because they go, whose jock strap is that? None of us even had jock strap. He said, whose jock strap is that? It was Lou's jock strap, and the girls would all come to see Lou's jock strap. He was like the big man on campus. So of course, I didn't need a jock strap. I was like a woman. I needed a tampon. So I needed a sanitary belt. So I would say to Lou, Lou, I don't know what I'm going to do. Mine hasn't grown yet. And we were like barely, we were not even 13 yet. Maybe I was 13. I was getting concerned. I said, mine isn't growing. He goes, all right, I'll take a look. And which was a big deal because we didn't want to be branded as homos. But he said, I was complaining. He goes, I've never seen yours. I go, because I don't, I was only 13.
You had seen his.
Well, yeah, because it wasn't an issue for him. He would shower and stuff like Baba Booey.
And so then you knew there was something wrong with you.
Right, because I would see his and I go, oh my God. So Lou, he said, I pulled out my pants real quick. He takes a quick look. He goes, look, He said, I got to figure you just haven't hit puberty yet. And it's going to definitely grow. He promised me.
Did you have any hair at that point at all?
Hardly hair.
What age is this?
I don't know, 12, maybe, you know.
But that's okay not to have hair.
So I said, all right, thanks, Baba Booey, for the approval. So anyway, I sat there and I said, Lou, you really think it'll grow? He goes, I promise you it will grow. Son of a bitch lied to me. Never grew. Never grew an inch.
Change?
Not at all.
Come on.
No, I believe that my scrotum was damaged at an early age. I have a theory.
That's not true. You have children.
I was molested at an early age.
Now, how come your wife continually says that it's not a problem?
Because when I am full, when I'm in my fullness, I try not to let her see me.
It's a great equalizer, though.
Plus, she's like so sexually naive, my wife. I mean, she really is. Honest to God.
She has been with you a long time, but probably hasn't seen a lot of others.
Yeah, I know she had a couple of boyfriends and had sex with other guys before me. She had like a long-term relationship with a guy for 2 years, and then there was a couple of losers in between that. They were all losers. Her sexual history is frightening. She dated all losers. One guy she dated for a couple of years wouldn't leave his house. He had that agoraphobia, and she had to go visit him in his room, which is good.
How do you get involved with a guy like that?
Hey, look at me. Do I leave my room?
Well, that's true.
Right.
But at least you were out when she met you.
Yeah, I used to take her out, trot her out. And then, like, real, like, loser types. You know, loser types. And then, you know, I came along. Sucker Howie.
Sucker?
Yeah.
Excuse me.
And I don't know, like, until porn, like, I don't let her watch a lot of porn because then she goes, wow, I guess those guys really are big and you are kind of small.
Say that?
Yeah, and I go, that's optical illusion because what they do is they put the camera at the base of his genitals and they shoot upward.
Trick photography.
And she falls for it. She's like, oh, yeah, right.
Just 3 hours in like a steam room.
Yeah.
And the guy he wouldn't change, he would get into his regular clothes.
Right.
You know, he would change like in the corner and get into his regular clothes, which was disgusting. And he would always say, I'd rather shower at home.
Yeah.
And then we would goof on him. We never understood what it was about.
Because he's small.
The guy was had like bright red hair, and maybe he was ashamed like he was a redhead or something.
Probably had a tiny schlanger.
But it was gross. I mean, to put on your regular clothes.
Hey, man, what's worse? To be goofed on for being so small? People calling you baby?
Would guys really goof on you?
But I still shower at the gym. I mean, I belong to a gym, and I still shower.
Well, you have no issue.
But I put a towel around me now, and I do go to the corner.
Yeah,
and
but you have no issue. If a man saw you, it would not be an issue. You go, hey, the guy's got a regular ween. And don't tell me guys don't look, because they do.
Of course they do.
Right. What is it, John?
I went to the gym with Gary, too. He did the same thing.
Yeah, right? He's like a monkey when he showers.
He's totally naked, and then he sits on the little bench and changes.
Yeah, he's so happy to be nude.
But
that's guys. Most guys do that.
I was saying,
wait a minute. There's guys in this room.
Jackie's very old.
It's
so normal. Jackie's beyond.
Yeah.
Fred probably doesn't.
Fred doesn't do it.
I've never seen Fred's penis.
Yeah, I got as closest to Fred's underwear once.
Yeah, well, me too. I've shared a hotel room. You never would see Fred's penis, and he keeps it locked away in the stall.
Under lock and key. That's one of my goals. Jackie slept over my house once.
Yeah.
And I get home, and Jackie's laying down naked on the bed, so I can see everything.
Yeah, right.
Doesn't care.
Well, that's absurd. That's absurd. There's something sick about that.
He's a Maasai warrior.
Yeah. Nude. And Jackie's got nothing to crow about.
No. Crow schmo. Who cares? Crow schmo.
Yeah, and I don't think that I'm what you think I am. I mean, I think I'm pretty average.
Yeah, exactly. You have when you're not aroused.
Right.
Trust me.
Why don't everybody just show me?
I'm not. I'm not showing you nothing. You marry me, I'll show you something. Come on.
I dropped out of football because, you know, in high school, everyone had to shower together.
Why, you're small?
No, John has no hair. He had no hair.
Well, I had no hair, but I also was small because I had no hair. I didn't reach puberty.
It doesn't look that big when you...
I didn't reach puberty until I was 16, so I dropped out of school.
Are you still small?
No, I don't think so.
Really?
Yeah, but in your head you thought you were small.
Right.
See, I don't think you're probably not tiny either.
I think that you could all solve this problem by everybody just showing me.
Now, how come you want to see
I don't have a problem. I know what I am.
You guys have a problem. I don't have a problem.
How come you want to look at us, but you won't look at Nicole Bass?
Yeah.
I'll show you, Rob.
Why do I want to look at a woman?
Show me your breasts.
Yeah.
I don't have a problem.
I say you do.
No problem.
So,
but I used to hate guys like Gary who reach puberty when they're like 12.
No, just
hairy guys walking around.
He doesn't have an issue. He has a nice size to him.
Hairy boy.
I swear to God, if I could buy that off him, I would.
But I do have a lot of hair.
Yeah, I would like the freedom of in the locker room because I am tiny and I know when I would go to gym class in high school. First of all, I never got that sweated up because I'm not that athletic, so I would just kind of hang. But I'm not a real sweaty kind of guy, even when I'm running and stuff. You know what I mean? I don't get all sweaty.
You don't really sweat.
I don't sweat that much. So at least, but I mean, even in gym class, you would sweat.
Yeah.
You know, you play basketball or something, and then like
softball in the sun.
Like a lot of the jocks would go take a shower, and then like regular guys would like slip into their clothes real fast. And I had the same smelly gym clothes, and like I would just throw them in my locker, and then I'd switch back into my clothes.
And then your locker used to reach.
Remember, your locker, and your shirt would like stick to you, and like you'd walk around the whole rest of the day, and like your hair would be all matted down, and like you try to pat yourself down with a towel.
You know what went on in my?
Oh man, what a nightmare!
But I played in the high school because the guys' shower always was one big room with like all the showers.
Hey, dude, you lucked out. Gary's high school in Uniondale, they used to make you swim nude.
No, that was Scott Salem.
Oh, was it?
Scott Salem swam nude.
That's so gay.
That's a sight.
Oh man, can you imagine if you go to school and they say take off all your clothes and swim naked? I mean, where would you see that? They did that in a lot of high schools.
Oh, I got no problem. There was a boys' high school right next door to ours, and the reason we couldn't have after-school swimming was because they swam in the nude.
I don't understand that.
I would have been able to handle that in high school.
You would.
Like I could shower, but swimming nude is gay.
So gay.
I think of like waterfowl.
Yeah, and I mean, and your coach standing there watching you.
And this was the swim team, you know. So
why did they have to swim nude?
I don't know.
Like, why couldn't they wear trunks?
to improve their time.
Oh, I guarantee you. I guarantee you, some teacher who really needed to see boys naked had developed that system.
So you know what went on in my junior high school that was?
Hey, Scott, you swam naked? Oh, that must have been frightening.
You know what went on in my junior high school?
When I had hair, it was different.
Howard, you know what went on in my junior high school that was really weird? Like, we were on the wrestling team and the football team, so, you know, guys would go in the shower after practice.
Yeah.
But there was a group of guys there are these guys that I think are like, you know, borderline homosexual, but they're like big burly guys, and they just live to torment people.
Yeah.
And they would get these guys in the shower and do these horrible things to them.
Right.
Like, first you would take the tape. You'd get taped up if you had bad ankles, and they would take the tape, and they would wing it at a guy and hit him in the butt. It would leave like a big welt. And then this other thing that was, I don't even know if I could say it, but guys, if you're standing in a hot shower, guys would like start talking to you, and you aren't looking down.
Oh, I see. And they would go to the bathroom on your feet.
No, on like your leg, on your butt.
Yeah.
And they used to crack up. Like they would go tell another guy, I'm gonna go get this guy. Watch.
Yeah.
And
That's very gay.
And then everyone.
Scott, you had to swim naked. Oh yeah. What did you say?
No, just everyone would be watching. Like the guy would tell them.
You had to swim naked.
Yeah, it was the oddest thing. Yeah. I mean,
I don't get it.
It was just
like, what would you do?
New
Like
York City High School.
Would you walk out of the locker room nude?
Yes. And
totally.
Yeah. Why would you wear a suit to take it off to swim?
And was it? I mean, would the teachers stand there and stare at you guys?
I don't know.
How old were you?
17, 16.
Oh, my Lord.
Did anybody get to wear a suit, or everybody had to be naked?
Everybody was nude.
Did the teacher get naked?
No.
Yeah, why did he get naked?
Not at that time.
It was so cold.
He was too busy cupping my...
I don't understand, though. Why can't you wear trunks?
And you would shrink down to like nothing.
Why can't you wear trunks?
I have no idea. I never found out.
Can you imagine being that age, Howard, and if a guy...
Tell their parents?
No, imagine being that age and you're all standing getting ready to go into the pool, right?
Yeah.
And then some guy, for whatever reason, has an odd thought and accidentally gets excited. That could be like ruined for life.
So all you guys would like walk out like covering your penis with your hands, or would you just stand there?
I would like kind of like walk sideways.
Did you have a towel at least?
I mean, what a traumatic thing.
Yeah. You had nothing.
That is so traumatic.
Absolutely nothing.
That's traumatic.
Totally.
I mean, if I had to do that, I would have had to drop out of school.
And why is the teacher standing there fully clothed? That's a good question.
See how many times I got out of it because I would just get notes from my mother saying I got a cold, I got allergies.
Oh, I would have had something every day.
But I would have
had to know from my mother he has a small penis.
You had to go in the pool anyway. I mean, there were seats that you were dressed, but you had to sit and watch everybody swim.
Right.
If you weren't participating.
Oh, so when you sat there dressed, you got to watch the naked boys.
Oh yeah.
Jeez.
Anybody hot? Are you large?
Pay to get
No.
in?
You're not large.
No.
Did anybody goof on the size?
No one ever said anything.
Right, because they didn't want to look like they were homos staring at your wiener. Man, they were breeding gay people there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like almost illegal now.
Yeah, of course, because that's almost like sexual harassment or something.
And this was a city school. It wasn't
Wow.
a private school or anything.
Nowadays, you could have sued.
Probably.
I was just watching a movie, Howard, where it was a Catholic high school, and they had to do that. They showed that
No, that makes sense.
They showed that scene in the movie, and they all had to line up at the pool naked, and the teacher like walked by.
Yeah, and the teacher was a priest.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Why
exactly.
was the teacher walking by inspecting them?
I don't know, but
Let me see if you're clean.
Oh, my.
Right.
And then they would hand you the towels on your way out into the locker room.
Yeah.
They wouldn't give you a towel until you were done.
Right. Oh, my God. Somebody had worked out a whole system to see naked boys.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Yeah. You know, and they probably came up with some lame excuse like, hey, these boys bring a bathing suit, it's soaking wet, they leave it in their lockers. This way there's no bathing suits, boom. I mean, swimming nude.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. Holy, it scares me.
Imagine you brush up against the guy in the lane next to you.
Yeah.
Oh.
And when you were in the water, did it excite you?
No.
No?
Not at all.
Because you just wanted to get that.
Right.
You jumped in nude?
Yeah.
And did that hurt your nuts?
I would rather go in the water because you really couldn't see anything when you were in the water. So you get right in, you jump right in.
Get in the water.
Quick, let me in.
That's right.
And you jump in nude and then that hurt your meat?
Well, you walk in. I mean,
right. You walk in nude. That's so gay. Oh, my Lord.
But you know how when a pool's cold, you go in slowly?
Yeah.
Not here.
Not here.
Jump
Boom,
right
boom.
in.
Yeah, man.
Right.
You poor bastard.
Oh.
No wonder you smoke.
That's right.
I'd be smoking.
I was traumatized.
Traumatized. I tell you, I was traumatized. I was traumatized. I can't believe it. Scotitized.
That's about when I started smoking.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Cigarette was bigger than your penis.
Much so bigger. Violated.
And when like would other guys complain about it or anything?
Nobody ever said anything. It was just.
People probably just didn't talk to Scott like they don't talk to him now.
Well, did you guys talk amongst yourselves in the locker room and say, Jesus, this is so degrading?
I mean, we would talk about it, but it was just that was the way it was.
No one, right.
There was nothing we could do about it.
And that was when you had hair, right?
Yeah.
Right. Well, at least I have some hair.
I combed it over.
I grew it long to try and, bring it all the way down.
You were like Rapunzel.
Yeah.
Looks like my bathing suit.
That might have started the long hair craze.
Dear teacher, Scott cannot participate in nude swim today because he has cancer.
It was something like that. It was like that.
We'll interfere with his treatment. All right, I got to take a break. Well, that's fascinating. Thank you, sir, about the electrolysis.
Can I get a quick plug-in?
All right.
It's 1-800-9...
All right, thank you. Why should I give him a plug?
Yeah.
Big deal.
He didn't really add to that conversation. He just got it started.
Let him buy advertising. All right, we'll take a break.
We'll return to the Howard Stern Show after these messages. 97.1 The Eagle into the Howard Stern Show.
Hey, there it is. Porno for Pyros from the soundtrack of Private Parts. One of the most added songs in the country. I don't know how Perry sings like that. Porno for Pyros from the soundtrack album Private Parts, first single off the album. And I think the video is on MTV Monday or something. I'm in it, but those guys are really something to watch perform, actually. They're the stars of the video. These guys are out there, huh?
Yeah, they're into it.
I think they're all nuts.
Well, that goes without saying.
I hung out with them.
That music.
I couldn't even figure out what Perry's whole situation was. He was running around with 2 Japanese broads or something. He had a bunch of kids with him, and there was some other.
You didn't know who belonged to what.
And there were these wacky, like these 2 babes who were just like hanging all over each other. It was a whole entourage thing going on. I think one of the girls was that girl he performed with at Woodstock.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know who she was.
Because he had a really cute Asian girl with him there, really cute.
Yeah. And then there was another Asian girl, and one of them appeared to be like the mother of some of his kids.
What, is it inappropriate to ask? Who the hell are these people?
No, it was inappropriate, trust me. I just got to know them a little bit.
Yeah.
It was a whole situation.
Well, are we ever going to get to talk to Perry? Maybe we can ask him on the radio.
Actually, yeah, he's booked coming in soon.
Yeah, Perry's coming in soon because, it's booked around the premiere and all that.
Then we can ask him.
Yeah.
It's always better to ask on the radio anyway.
Yeah.
Because
wait till you meet Perry, boy. He's out there.
Look, I could tell that just by listening to his music.
Yeah.
I saw him on MTV the other day, and I went, whoa.
He's like this. He goes, I said, hey, Perry, in this, we're shooting a video, and we're on this float with these chicks, and there's confetti coming down, and I go, I'm trying to make some conversation. I go, Perry, yeah, you're dancing good over there. He was dancing, and I go, how do you dance? Give me a lesson, you know? So he goes, hey, man. He goes, hey, man, Howard, you really want to dance, man? Well, you can't think like a guy, and you can't think
like a woman. Guys are afraid to put their hands up and move like this, and dancing is just like everyone doesn't know how to screw, and everyone's uptight. So instead of screwing, we're dancing. So I'm like, hey, Perry, what the hell are you talking about, man?
And then you went off and danced for
Yeah, it worked. He's a good dance instructor. But that's how he talks, kind of like that. Yeah, you'll see.
Hey, man. Hey, Howard.
Yeah, Perry?
Like this, man. Now you that's it. Now you're dancing.
Put those hands up.
Then we had a bottle of champagne that was a prop. And Perry was fixated on finding the bottle of champagne because I'd given it to someone during one of his takes, like I handed it off to him. And Perry was going,
hey, Howard, where's that bottle of champagne? Because in the scene, I could open it, man, and drink it.
That was that kind of day, And he has a whole scene going on there. Yeah, I mean, he got entourage. I mean, he's got, people who travel with him.
He's deep in entourage.
Yeah, it looks like a whole family circus.
I was going to say, you're sort of describing a kind of circus atmosphere.
Yeah.
It almost sounds like that Warhol factory kind of scene.
We were shooting, and I could tell Perry was having a good time because he comes up to me and he goes,
hey, Howard, I'm glad I woke up today.
So some days he doesn't even wake up.
No. Evidently, there's a guy especially assigned to wake Perry up at 3 o'clock in the afternoon to just get him the hell out of bed.
Oh, that's
and some days he
funny.
won't come out of bed. Because it's the funniest thing. They're playing in the video, and the director sends you a treatment of what, she wants to do. So Perry has to sign off, and I have to sign off. So, because we're both in the video.
Yeah.
So they go, I sign off on it, and then they call the record company. I go, what did Perry say? They go, well, Perry can't be woken before 3, and we don't know if he does get up, if he'll want to be presented with the treatment.
Oh, so another thing as to whether if he's awake, whether
Right.
he wants to work.
Which was really great because, you see, I'm too accessible. I'm too nice a guy.
Don't even start.
I'm telling you.
He's nuts, Howard. You don't need to get any more
No,
nuts.
I like the way they treat Perry. Because when Perry shows up on the set, if Perry just shows up, people start applauding. You have to see the scene. Perry's there. Everyone goes, Perry's here, Perry's here. And I go, yeah. And I go, Perry, you're here.
That is so sick.
It's the greatest thing you ever saw.
The sickest thing I've ever heard.
I've called him aside. I said, now that's what I want to learn. I want people to applaud when I show up.
If you start doing that, you'll be by yourself.
Yeah. Good. That's what I'm going for. Crazy is cool. But he's a real nice guy, though. You'll see. You'll like him. He's a real nice guy. And a real creative son of a bitch, too.
Oh, that for sure.
Yeah. Ba, 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 ba. Ba, 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 ba. And once he gets into it, because when we were shooting the video, they didn't have the music there. Like we were on the parade, and he goes, hey, where's the song? So I said, I don't know. He goes, hey, somebody get a cassette player. I got a cassette. And then Perry spent the whole video just trying to get the cassette to work.
He gets just caught up in whatever it is. Any little thing.
Yeah. But he was cool, man. And we had a good time, and it was fun. As fun as it can be being there for 18 hours. And Perry didn't have to be there 18 hours. I did. His part was like 3 or 4 hours.
Because he had to get back to sleep.
Yeah. He was glad he was up. I don't know. You went and got a mud wrap last week?
Oh, yes.
What do? You get naked in for that?
Oh, here we go.
No, I'm just curious, how do you do it?
Yes, you have to be naked for the mud wrap.
And a woman smears mud on your body?
Smears mud on you.
No kidding. See, I can never do something like that because of the size of my penis. You're completely nude when they do it, or you wear a suit?
Well, they put towels over you.
Well, explain this to me. I'm not doing it for salacious reasons. I don't understand.
All right.
All right, you get on a table.
Yes, you get naked.
Right.
And they leave the room, you
Right.
get naked and get on a table under a towel.
Okay.
And then they fold the towel up to do your legs, and then they put it on your arms. Then
what about your breasts?
They don't necessarily deal with that, but they'll put it on your chest.
What do you mean they don't necessarily deal with it?
Well, they slather it around and some gets on there. That's one thing. They don't
So in other
go
words,
aiming for that area.
It's like a massage. They never take the towel off.
No, yeah.
They do your buttocks?
Yeah, you sort of lift up, you sit up, and they do your back.
Really? And they cover you in mud?
Yeah.
And then where do you go to wash it off?
You get wrapped and you sit there for a while you bake.
What do you get wrapped in?
Towel.
Because you said a towel.
Warm towel.
Yeah.
How long is a while?
Maybe 20, 30 minutes.
Yeah, and then what do you do?
And then you get up and go into a shower.
Private shower?
Yeah.
Oh, all right. I can do that.
It's right in the room where you are.
What does it do for, I mean, do you feel like exhilarated? Is it for your skin? Like, what
It's
do
for your skin.
It's a bunch of crap.
Oh, no, you feel me.
Please.
I'm very soft today.
You're soft anyway. How do they apply? With their bare hands?
I
They wear
don't know.
gloves.
Usually my hands are closed. Sometimes I guess they wear gloves.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
How do you get that job?
I'd go do that for free.
I had a mud wrap and a seaweed wrap.
Really?
Yeah.
You got some situation. God bless you, Robin.
Every once in a while.
I love you. I love you to death. I'm so happy that I knew you when you didn't have seaweed wrap.
That's right. You knew me pre-seaweed.
I'll tell you something. It must be in that seaweed because you're a lot more pleasant. I'm telling you. There's something to it.
Go again.
Go again. So, what was I going to tell you? There was something else I had to tell you, but...
Do you want to talk about those two girls that are out there?
Oh, yeah. What's that all about? Hey, let me take a break and then tell me.
Okay.
All right. We'll be right back.
More to come when the Howard Stern Show returns in a moment. 97.1, The Eagle.
6:59 at the Eagle. This is Brad Baxter. Eagle weather, cloudy and cold today. The high is going to be around 42 degrees. Tonight, 40% chance we're going to have sleet or snow. It's going to be cold with the low around 32. Right now, 40 in Dallas, 38 in Fort Worth. I'm Brad Baxter on 97.1 The Eagle.
It's finally here, the all-new Honda CR-V at Huggins Honda.
Thank you, Huggins. I'm loving my Huggins Honda.
Loop 820 at Grapevine Highway.
Hey, everybody, it's Chris Ryan. This Sunday night, it's another local show at the Rehab Lounge. Our special guest is Purvis.
Gather around, let's go on the ground. I'll never see the sunshine. It's easy to stop, but really not. Tell me you ride it.
With Matt.
Holly, please don't run away from me. Holly, please don't run away from me.
Purvis and Matt at the Rehab Lounge this Sunday night, all part of the local show. 21 and up, get in free before 10. Drink specials all night long. It's entertainment to excite your oral senses. The local show, only on 97.1 The Eagle.
Did you know that there's someone else who has been doing great radio for a very long time? That's right. There is someone in Dallas, Texas, who has been doing great radio for over 20 years. It's not another personality. It's Custom Stereo and Cellular. Custom Stereo and Cellular has been selling and installing great car audio systems for over 20 years. Listen, you spend more time listening to radio in your car than anywhere else, and you deserve to hear great radio on a quality mobile audio system like the ones these guys at Custom Stereo and Cellular install every day. These guys are great. They're the best at radio, and they're tops when it comes to car alarms, pagers, cellular phones, all that stuff. Do you truly want to enjoy great radio? Do you want the finest products and service? Then get in your car and drive to one of the convenient locations of Custom Stereo and Cellular today. Call 730-3030 for the location near you. Custom Stereo and Cellular. The highest technology at the lowest price. Custom Stereo and Cellular. They keep adding stores. Look for a new location opening in your area today.
Join Russ Martin this Saturday from noon to 2 at Custom Stereo and Cellular in Louisville at 413 East Round Grove Road, northwest of Vista Ridge Mall.
Steven Seagal is back in action, fighting a one-man street war.
Jamaican gangs are now dominating the American drug trade.
Facing his deadliest foe. You're gonna wish you were dead. This time he's bringing out the big gun. Steven Seagal, the man with the short fuse, is marked for death. Tonight following The Simpsons at 6:30 on KDAF WB 33. Then...
Bad boys, bad boys.
Remember the good old days when you could pull into a gas station and get friendly service?
Put your hands up now!
Well, on the next Cops,
Look at that.
you can still get your windows washed, especially if you're toting a shotgun.
He was waving a gun at people out here.
When police find a serious weapon and a funny costume,
What's the mask for?
they figure this bad boy's looking to fill her up big time.
Yes, sir.
On the next Cops.
A full hour tonight at 9 following Marked for Death on KDAF WB 33.
Here it comes, Dallas. America's greatest hot rod show. The 37th annual Chief Auto Parts Auto-Rama. We've got Connington's Pointster and the Luma Coupe, plus the Cavalcade of Customs and Hero Honda Merc presented by Eagle One Car Care Products. Meet Cowboys place kicker Chris Bonio on Saturday and Gina Lee Nolan from Baywatch on Sunday. Plus, Ed Big Daddy Roth and his Beatnik Bandit 2, George Ferris, King of the Customizers, and a Star Trek Klingon. Don't miss the wild, all-rider hydraulic demos, plus Hot Bike Magazine's All Harley Review presented by Harley-Davidson of Dallas. Incredible cars, incredible stars. Get discount coupons at cheap auto parts. It's Autorama. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, February 14, 15, and 16 at Dallas Market Hall. Part of the GM Performance Parts Show Car Series.
That's this week. Don't miss the Harley-Davidson Museum.
KGL Fort Worth, Dallas.
With a telephone company, America Online, and so many internet companies charging $20 or more per month, why would someone choose FlashNet for their internet service? Hi, my name's Lee Thurburn, chairman of FlashNet, and I can give you 4 great reasons to choose FlashNet for your internet provider. Reason number 1, we charge only $99 per year with a one-time $30 setup fee. That comes to just $825 per month when prepaid annually. Reason number 2, unlimited access. You can use all the internet you like. We do not charge by the hour. Reason number 3, free software. We provide all the CD-ROM software you need, including a PC web browser with an optional child safety feature. And reason number 4, a money-back guarantee. We are so confident that you'll like our service, we offer a 30-day full refund guarantee. No one has a faster, more reliable, easier-to-use internet service than FlashNet. You have my word on it. Call FlashNet now at Metro 214-299-9399.
They left a trail of destruction across the American heartland. They crossed the Atlantic and Europe surrendered. They even brought the madness home for Christmas.
Honey, I'm home.
Where will they strike next?
Vegas, 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 Vegas.
The Griswolds are gambling on a Vegas vacation.
House has blackjack. Ow!
Chevy Chase.
Has anybody ever told you before of your bad luck?
Those were my mother's dying words.
Beverly D'Angelo.
Oh, man. Loving you.
Wayne Newton's hitting on Mom.
Randy Quaid.
They used to test H-bombs on this property.
Don't you worry about radiation.
My teeth have never been whiter, and my garden is spitting out 50-pound tomatoes.
Vegas Vacation.
Yeah!
Produced by Jerry Weintraub. Directed by Stephen Kessler. From Warner Brothers. Rated PG. Parental guidance suggested. Starts Friday, February 14th at a theater near you.
When you walk in through the door, you won't believe your eyes. Every shoe you could name, every color and every size. That's Larry. Hey, Larry. Larry shoes.
It's the end of the winter season for shoes. And if you want to save a lot of cool cash, listen up about Larry's Grand Finale Sale. We're lowering the prices on tons of shoes, and you'll save up to 70% off retail on some great styles, like a select group of Doc Martens, normally $130, now just $79.95. And you'll find real savings on shoes you want from Florsham, Rockport, Nike, Timberland, Bostonian, Bass, Reebok, and more. And savings on socks, belts, and accessories, too. It's Larry's Grand Finale Sale. So get into Larry's now and save up to 70% on some great stuff.
Hey, Larry. Where are my shoes?
Prestonwood, Vista Ridge, Walnut Hill and Central, Bedford, Arlington, and Hewlin Mall.
It's 7:06 at 97.1 The Eagle.
We're back with the Howard Stern Show.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. All right. Now I'm rocking. I'm rocking.
Oh, I like that.
That's feedback. I'm a master at that.
That's your contribution.
When I recorded my song with Rob, I would just turn my headphones and it would feed back. It sounded cool. And he threw it in.
That's your instrument.
It's my instrument. All you have to do is turn your headphones and go. Yeah, so last night I was going to have sex with my wife, and then I just laid there and I said, you know, it would be a lot simpler if I take matters into my own hands. And I did. And I was done in a second. I went right to bed. Then I woke up at 1 o'clock or 2 o'clock in the morning. And then I pee, and then I get back into bed and I go, I'm not going to eat because I'm really not hungry. I'm just going to go to sleep again. And then I sit there and I lay there for a half hour. And I wake up the same time every night, obviously, because I turn on the TV and the Munsters are on on Channel 22, which is Nickelodeon for me.
22. I was going to say, where are the Munsters?
Oh, they're on all the time. That's like my favorite show of all time in all of history. The Munsters and Addams Family were like the two greatest television shows ever made. And I'm not saying that to be sarcastic. I'm telling you,
they were great shows.
They were great shows.
But I don't think that takes anything away from the Beverly Hillbillies.
Beverly Hillbillies is a fun show, but man, the Munsters.
The Munsters is really
Oh my God! All I know is last night there was one, and you know what? There was only 2 seasons of the Munsters, and yet there's some I haven't seen yet. I don't know how I skipped some, but I do.
I think you just forget.
Maybe that's it. Last night, Grandpa Al develops a pill to turn himself into a bat.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
That's a great one.
So and the bat is real cheesy effect. It's like you see the strings and everything. And he flies into a girl's dormitory, and like he's like harassing the girls in the dormitory as a bat. And then since he's a bat, he can fly out of there. But the pill wears off, and when the cops show up at the end,
he's there.
And it's Grandpa Al, and they cart him off. They call him a drunken wino.
Howard, you know what's a great one I saw last week?
Yeah.
One of the best ones they ever did? Because they did a similar one on Mr. Ed. Did you ever see the one where Herman tries out for the Los Angeles Dodgers with Mr. DeRocha?
Yeah, I've seen that one. How about when Mr. Ed became a baseball player? Mr. Ed the horse.
Classic.
What team was he playing for?
Dodgers.
Yeah.
Sandy Koufax was in that episode.
This is the best single episode of Mr. Ed. Like, Mr. Ed's a cool show, but Mr. Ed, and plus you got to know the history of Mr. Ed. Mr. Ed was a horse that was tortured, on the set. In order to get, back then they didn't have any ASPCA and all that goddamn hippies running around and ruining everything.
Yeah, they could do anything to the horses they want.
Yeah, I mean, it's a TV show. It's a horse. They're going to turn it into food afterwards.
In fact, they always used to put on the end, animals were harmed in the filming of this.
So they used to put pieces of glass and irritants on the gums of the horse to get that lip, because that thing is always moving up and down. Well, how do you get a horse to talk? Yeah, it was so wrong, but it was so cool.
Oh, my goodness.
So Ed, I remember this one because Ed could always dial the phone.
Well, the premise of the episode was that Ed watches the Dodgers on TV, but they're in a slump.
Yeah.
So he starts telling Wilbur he knows what to do. So Wilbur, of course, a horse can't go there. Wilbur goes down.
No, you're missing a crucial part.
What's that?
Ed calls up Leo DeRocha.
That's right.
In the locker room.
He dials the phone with a pencil.
Yeah, he dials the phone with a pencil and calls up the Dodgers locker room and gets right through to some of the players.
That's right.
And he starts giving advice to the players, like, hello, this is, he gives them, my name is Wilbur, and I think your team really needs some help. Here's what you do.
He told somebody that they needed a wider stance in the batting box.
Right. And then all I know is, the only thing I remember, because it was the greatest scene.
What did Mr. Ed bat with?
Well, here's the funny part.
Batted with his teeth. He put the bat in his teeth.
But they invite Wilbur down.
He really did.
They invite Wilbur down, and Wilbur shows up with his horse, and nobody thinks that's very odd.
Right. And Wilbur, listen to it. Like, Wilbur's all freaked out, of course. He's like, Ed, we can't be doing this. But meanwhile, Ed's down there and everything. And the horse, somehow, I don't even remember how, ends up batting.
He picks up the bat. He goes to home plate.
Right.
So Sandy Koufax goes, hey, the horse wants a bat.
Right.
So they go, all right, let him bat. So he goes to throw a pitch to Ed.
He hits the ball, and Mr. Ed hits the ball. It's like an inside-the-park home run kind of thing. He's running the bases. He's on third, and then he's going to go it. He slides into home. It's the single greatest television moment.
What did they do to make a horse slide into home?
I'm sure that Ed died that day.
They broke every one of his legs.
Do you remember he slid into home?
Yeah, I remember because he came around, and Wilbur goes, slide, Ed, slide.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, he was galloping, and then he was on his side, and it was like weird sort of motion. It looked like they were pulling his legs with ropes or something.
Yeah.
And I remember because Roy Campanello jumped to the back. He jumped onto the backstop because he was scared of Ed.
Yeah. But Munster, as great as that episode is,
the Munsters had consistently great episodes.
Yeah, and like we're kind of goofing on Mr. Ed there, but you couldn't goof on the Munsters. The Munsters were cool. That dragon that lived under the steps.
And I thought it was great how every week they would work in that Marilyn was ugly.
Yeah. That was so great. She was such a piece of ass.
Poor Marilyn.
And Marilyn would go, I don't know why I'm so ugly.
Yeah. Remember when Marilyn went on the date? Do you remember that episode?
Yeah, the guys would always see Herman
run out of the house.
Right, they weren't running from her; they were always running from Herman.
And she would always go, "I guess I'm just ugly."
You know what one of my favorite Munsters is? When Herman gets a tape recorder, he cuts a demo record.
Oh, what a great one! Them bones.
Yeah, them bones, them dry bones, and he sends it off to a radio. Somehow a radio station gets a hold of it, and they start playing it. And all of a sudden, he's like a rock star. It was great.
See, I don't remember any of these, and I used to watch the Munsters all the time.
Yeah, please, these are embedded in my brain. The best Munsters. Herman starts writing love poems, and his boss at the Undertaker,
right,
who apparently is willing to put up with Herman, and he falls in love with this really hot chick, And he goes to Herman, he goes, would you write poems for me so I can read them, send them to this girl, and she will fall in love with me. So Herman starts writing poetry, and Lily finds out.
I remember that.
was
Lily
great.
got jealous. She thought Herman was cheating on her.
Yeah, and then Herman has to hide in the bushes while the guy gets poetry read to him, and he sits there in the car with the girl because the girl falls in love with this guy.
Right.
And Herman starts reading the poem, and then the guy runs in the bushes. Herman gives him stuff to say, and then Herman leaves, and then the girl figures it out. Now she's in love with Herman.
Yeah.
I always thought it was
Herman de Bergerac.
I always thought it was funny because whatever Herman did, he'd put on like the wacky outfit that went with it.
Yeah,
so
a beret.
When he became a rock star, he put on the beret.
Yeah.
The big Ray-Ban.
Yeah.
He had the cigarette holder.
Yeah.
And an ascot.
And nail polish. Yeah, he had like cool clothes.
And Fred Gwynn hated that part.
Yeah. Fred Gwynn, now he's dead. He probably appreciates it. It's the thing that'll keep him in infamy. Yeah. Or something. Hey, I want to talk about those chicks. Let me just go pop through these phones because a lot of people have been waiting, and then we'll talk about the girls. But Ira, you're on the air. Don't go anywhere, Gary, because it'll take a second. Ira, you're on the air.
Yes, my lord. I have the answer as I head to double hernia surgery this morning to your swimming trunks question.
Oh, why do guys have to swim naked in high school?
Yes.
Why?
Baltimore City High School. We went in there, 10th grade, and they said no swimming trunks, and we were all in shock. And someone had the nerve to ask why.
And the reason must have been they didn't want the lockers filled with wet trunks.
Unsanitary to swim with trunks.
Huh?
Well, girls, and you had a high school with a pool, right?
We shared the pool with the boys.
And you got to wear bathing suits, right?
Absolutely.
Well,
See, in my school, when you had a pool, you didn't bring your own bathing suit. They gave you these bathing suits as when you got there, and you put them on, and as soon as you were done, you threw them into the washing machine.
Yeah, well, that's cool.
But if girls could swim in that pool with a suit on, why couldn't the boys have trunks?
Sexism.
Doesn't it seem more unsanitary to be in there naked?
Yeah. Oh, it's disgusting.
It's the same
Especially
either
with
way.
me in there.
Especially what?
Especially with me in there.
Yeah, thank you. James, you're on the air. Real quick.
Hi, Howard. I saw this movie, Suburbia. It's Eric Bogosian's new movie.
Yeah?
And in the movie, one of the characters says F. Howard Stern.
Yeah, well, that guy's obsessed with me. His whole movie, that bad, horrible radio movie.
Talk Radio.
Talk Radio was all about me.
Right.
Yeah, thanks.
All right.
Yeah, I mean, that guy's going nowhere. Debbie, you're on the air.
Hi. Monday on One Life to Live, the soap opera, your name was mentioned quite a few times.
Oh, really?
Yeah, one of the characters has bought a radio station, and 3 different times he said, I'm getting Howard Stern to be on the radio station to make it a success. Made me really think that Howard was going to be appearing on the soap opera at some point.
Well, I should tell you a funny story. Let me think if I can tell you that.
Yeah, because a lot of people called and said, Howard's not going to be on One Life to Live, is he?
Well, this is, I'll tell it. I don't care. This is kind of weird. When I was planning the promotion of my movie, one of the ideas I had was to appear on a soap opera because I want to reach out to different audiences and stuff.
I'm
and I had
sure that's a big one.
Yeah, and I had a cool idea for it. And then I contacted the soap opera through my people.
You don't contact them
Right.
yourself.
No, I'm a Hollywood guy now. And they said, oh, great idea. And they started writing a script for it. And some bigwig, what network is that?
It's ABC.
Yeah, some big shot at ABC put the kill on it.
You know what? I was thinking about this the other day. ABC has a problem with us, don't they?
Yeah, they always have. CBS and NBC are totally cool.
Yeah, nothing. We've never done anything for ABC.
Yeah, and of course it would have been a real big. I think they thought like I was going to go on and do something perverted or something. I don't know. I just would have done. We would have worked it out in a script.
But they still used you Monday. They still mentioned you.
Yeah, I don't know. Like maybe that was their way of keeping me quiet and appeasing me and like not making an enemy out of me. Because what they did was they turned around and backstabbed me. But I don't care. Hey, man.
How did they backstab you?
Well, they agreed to do it and everything, and I started to get, worked up over it and sort of made a part of, one of the things in marketing a movie, too, I don't want to, be everywhere. I want to be selective. So I had this cool idea, so they there's a window to get a script developed and get this written into the storyline. So when they made the commitment to me, I couldn't go to other soap operas and get it done quickly.
Right.
So they kept stringing me along. We want to do this, we want to do this, we want to do this. And then they call back and go, well, we can't do it. There's a guy at ABC who's killing it.
And it's too late to do it anywhere else.
Yeah, exactly. So they screwed me. And this way they kept me off all the other soap operas.
Yeah.
Jerk off.
It's a shame. It would have been great to see you on.
Yeah, of course. And I had it was a really funny thing that would have occurred. But I'm not going to give away the idea because maybe sometime I'll do it.
Yeah, you'll use it somewhere else.
Yeah. So, what can I tell you? It was a really cool idea. It would have been fun, and it would have worked into the storyline as well. But
They really made it seem like you were going to appear. It wasn't.
Yeah, well, you know what it is? They all had their hearts set on me appearing, but some dickwad, uptight jerk-off got all upset and then couldn't handle it. He was afraid I was going to go on there and, I don't know, I guess masturbate. Like I can't control myself on network television. I just did Wheel of Fortune, man. I walk on, I behave myself.
You don't masturbate here.
No.
You know,
well, I do in my office.
People think you're nuts. You know who we were supposed to have on?
Oh, everybody thinks I'm nuts.
You know who we're supposed to have on?
You got to hear this. Keep that thought. When I go out to do these interviews, you know, where I'm talking to the press, this woman, after she gets done, she goes, I can't believe you didn't try to molest me.
Oh.
I go, honey.
What's wrong with people?
I go, honey, what do you think I am, insane?
You know, they actually go into the room with molesters and get molested.
Yeah,
and
right.
Come out and don't tell.
Yeah. You know, but what's funny about it is that I'm not going to molest someone. What it is, they want me to molest them. You should see what goes on. I didn't even tell you this. I'm doing this interview. There's 4 broads arguing in the back that they all want to sleep with me.
Arguing?
Yeah, which one gets to sleep with me?
Like you just didn't have a say in it.
Right.
They were going to divvy you up.
Yeah. This sort of movie got carried away.
Oh, my goodness.
What is it?
No, we were supposed to have somebody on today. We were supposed to have Faye Resnick on. She was interested in coming on.
Faye Resnick is afraid of Howard?
Well, yeah, she is. And
the party girl?
I spoke to her manager, like real nice guy, and he started putting out these guidelines for what we could and couldn't
Well, I
talk
told
about.
Gary, if they start putting out guidelines for what I can talk to her about, tell her forget it.
Yeah.
I'm not interested.
But I got to say, this is a very funny story. The guy said, well, you know, he can say she's good looking, but if he starts to get into body parts, and I go, well, wait a minute.
This is a woman who's naked in Playboy.
She's naked in Playboy, and that's what she's into promote. And I said, listen, if we're going to talk about stuff that she wrote in her book.
Is she trying to become like a classy,
I don't know,
like commentator?
I don't think she can make up her mind.
Yeah.
So I said, we're going to talk.
Does she remember what she used to do with Nicole? I mean, like, her whole life was partying.
You know, and she's the one who admitted all this stuff. She wrote books.
Yeah, I mean, how could you be afraid to answer questions?
But here's the funny thing about the book. I said, you know, in the book, she talks about, you know, like a little thing that went on between her and Nicole.
Right. Yeah.
And I go, we're not going to avoid that.
Yeah.
And the guy said, well, I got to tell you, that was in there by accident. And I go, what?
By accident? What do you mean, she didn't write the book?
Or was her tongue in Nicole's mouth by accident?
Right.
He said something like, she told it to the guy who wrote the book, which is, by the way, Mike Walker.
Right.
And but she never meant for it to be in the book. And then once it was in the book, she couldn't get it out.
Oh.
And I thought that sounded...
So I said to Gary, you know what? Call it disc jockey's intuition. But I got a feeling this broad is like more uptight than, and she's not even a celebrity.
You know, and she's going to come in here. You're going to have to treat her like Margaret Thatcher?
Yeah, exactly. I go, does she understand why she's interesting? She's interesting because she's naked and she did lesbian junk with Nicole.
The greatest story about that.
Yeah, and she got to hang out in OJ's house and probably see weird OJ crap.
Well, the greatest story about that sort of thing was, remember Koo Stark?
Yeah.
She slept with Prince Andrew. She was like a prostitute or something.
Yeah.
And a porn star.
We booked her in England, and they said,
I remember this.
She's willing to come on the show. There's one stipulation. Don't ask about Prince Andrew.
Yeah, and I said, excuse
what else
me.
are you going to ask?
Yeah, I said, sweetheart, what am I going to ask you about? Don't ask about Prince
Andrew. That was like that girl who used to be married to Bill Wyman.
Yeah. The 14-year-old. There's a 14-year-old who was married to Bill Wyman of the Rolling Stones. She comes in, and I start asking her about it. She goes, I don't want to talk about it. I go, well, why would I be interviewing you?
I'm leaving.
I mean, think about who you are.
Talk
You're
about
nobody.
Me.
Yeah, she goes, well, talk about me. I go, well, really? You're 14 years old. I mean, what is there to talk about?
How's 8th grade?
Yeah. How you doing on your math test? You know, and she's sitting there. She's a beautiful girl. She's used to getting her ass kissed. And I'm like, I'm not going to kiss your ass. Douchebag, why are you here? I mean, think about it. You slept with a guy when you were in 8th grade or something.
And he was a fossil.
Right. What'd you do today in home ec, honey? I mean, Koo Stark doesn't want to talk about Prince Andrew. She's a porn star, doesn't want to talk about Prince Andrew, who she made love to. Faye Resnick doesn't want to be asked about anything sexual or talk about her body, but she's in Playboy nude and used to party with Nicole. Do coke, right?
Oh, yeah, she went to rehab a week before the murder.
I mean, that's what she's now famous for, being in rehab and partying with Nicole and doing lesbian junk with Nicole. Now, why would you think there's anything else in this world to talk to you about?
What are you going to talk about? Nuclear fission?
She is an idiot.
But the funny thing, Howard, if she were in to promote a charity or something, she's coming in to promote the fact that she's on the cover of Playboy.
Yeah.
But don't talk about her breasts.
Yeah.
People are so confused.
He didn't want you talking about body parts. Like, you said she was good looking and hot.
Oh, thanks. Tell the guy he's fascinating. He should have a radio show. You could mention that she's overall good looking, but don't talk about her breasts, for example.
You can't break it down.
Yeah. Hey, thanks for telling me how to do an interview. You knucklehead. That's like Wilt Chamberlain doesn't want to talk about basketball or the 20,000 broads he screwed. You know, dude. He was a good guy. He came in here. He knew the
he
store.
was great. I
Great.
started having sex at 5.
Yeah. That guy's a good interview.
I thought about that all day long.
You know, some interviewer asked me, now that I'm doing all these interviews for the movie, some guy said to me, what do you do with guests who set up guidelines? I said, I don't have them in.
Yeah. Invite them out.
We never do that.
No, because you know, who wants to be uptight? Faye Resnick. Now she thinks she's Barbara Walters. She goes on Larry King and the guy
I know, they treat her like some visiting dignitary.
Yeah, who cares? She's
the dignitary from rehab.
She's cute and everything, but don't tell me I can't talk about sex with her.
And she does have a pretty hot body.
I haven't seen it.
I'll get it for
Let
you.
me take a look. So, and then tell me about these girls who are out there. Thank you, Debbie, unless you have something else to say.
No, that's it. Thank you.
All right, thank you. All right, you know what? I'll take a break. I'll take a look at the Faye Resnick pictures, and we'll find out who these two girls
That doesn't come, with chunks.
No.
You can just keep talking while that's going on.
Come on, here's the Faye Resnick pictures. Let me see this. You know, Playboy airbrushes a lot, too. Let's be honest. I don't know, I see some pictures of her sometimes. She kind of got a fish face.
Her face is awful.
Her face is awful. Yeah.
What's a fish face?
She's kind of she's obviously had a nose job. It looks like some collagen's been put in those lips.
Yeah, just go to the body.
She's one of those people who looks different in every single picture.
Yeah. If you don't look good in Playboy, you're never going to look good. Yeah, the face is weird, but the body is perfection. Look at the ass cheeks.
Body is perfect.
Look at the ass cheeks on this bitch.
Don't break it down and pull her apart.
When I look
Don't mention body parts.
When I look at naked pictures of women, I have to start getting really angry. I go, look at the ass cheeks on this bitch.
Why do you get angry? That's what I want.
Beautiful breasts. So those implants must be in place.
They have to be. They're perfect.
Gorgeous.
And she's got to
nice
be. How old
legs,
is she?
Nicely
She
grown.
was in Nicole's age group. So
40?
in the 30s,
Late
late
30s,
30s.
Look at the flatness of her belly. Oh, I love women. Oh, they're so dopey, but, like this girl's a dope.
Loving us.
Not all the girls. Just this one. I'm in Playboy. Don't ask me about my body. You want a nitwit.
They didn't want it to get raunchy.
Yeah.
They didn't want it to get raunchy.
She's here with her whole entire beaver, and she's worried about raunchy. Yeah, this is class. A dummy. Look at the puss she puts on for these pictures. She's
Is she doing that pout thing?
Yeah, you got to see this. You got to see her face. She's got a great body, though. I'll give her that. For an old broad.
Trying to look sexy?
Yeah. Wait, you got to see this puss. It's the funniest thing. Whenever you try to look sexy, you look stupid.
Don't, yeah.
Can you see this puss?
Oh, yes.
This is sour puss. Look at the sour puss over here on this page. Sour puss.
Howdy.
Yeah, howdy. Nice cans. I'd like to have that package waiting for me at home. Load her up on a little Coke.
Yeah.
She'd do anything.
Bring another chick in there. Oh, yeah. Faye Resnick. Resnick.
Well, that could be a married name.
Really?
Yeah.
She had a couple of those, too.
Yeah.
Is that right? Nice. What's that little serape? Get that thing off. Just be naked. I dig the thumb ring, too. That's a nice little detail. Oh, yeah. Look at that.
This month's Centerfold, Howard, she's really, really hot, but she's tattooed all over, and they're cute tattoos, and you just think that she does it. Once you see the tattoos, you just think,
look at that.
There's nothing she won't do.
Girls look like whores. I like that. I love when they look like a whore. Filthy whores who need to be spanked. Daddy's girl's a bad girl. Man, I love women. I love the female form. So sexy.
Yeah, say that. You love the female form. You don't like women.
No, I don't like women. I like the female form. What else is in here? What else is in this?
A couple of great articles.
I've been studying that magazine lately. They've been getting better. Now what they do with the centerfold is they always get them to put some bizarre object in their mouth. Like this month, she's licking a giant icicle.
Where's that? Let me see that. I don't see no icicle.
You're looking at the centerfold?
That's the centerfold. Oh, yeah, there it is. Oh, yeah. It's like a penis.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Tongue's all on there.
Daddy's girl's been a bad girl.
All right. Let me take a break, and then you'll tell me about these two women that are waiting us. Now I'm all sexed up. You'll tell me about these two women who are visiting me. You got to hear this one. This is a funny story. We'll be back right after. Yeah, this is good.
You're listening to The Howard Stern Show. More after this. 97.1 The Eagle. The Howard Stern Show.
Louie. Up. This is from my soundtrack, Private Parts. This is Red Hot Chili Peppers with LL Cool J. Great song. Yeah. Come on. Yeah. The rules make the rules. Isn't that a great song?
That's one of my favorites. That and the Zombie song are like the two best songs on the record.
Thank you. I'm proud because I sort of masterminded this.
Oh, you know, you want to hear something really funny? One of the jocks that works here has a bet with a record company guy because they were arguing about how many records you could sell the first week.
It's not about selling records, man. It's about art.
I agree.
Ooh.
But
these guys, man, make me sick the way they treat their entire record industry.
It's just sales.
I put these records together, man, with artists who care about the music, man. God
and
damn
you don't want to sell it? Well, then why put it in stores?
But it was
quickly. How many are they going to sell?
No, but it was a funny bet.
Right.
You know Booker that works here?
Yeah, Booker.
He ran into Harvey Leeds.
Yeah.
And Harvey Leeds was grousing about that. That Sony didn't get the the record.
Sony could have stepped up to the plate too.
But anyway, so they were talking about it, and Harvey was saying that they were arguing about how many your record would sell the first week.
Yes.
So I think Harvey said, "Oh, I bet it won't do more than 100,000." And Booker said, "I bet it'll be closer to 1 million than it will be to 100,000."
You ever think that Harvey Leeds and Booker have too much free time?
And then Booker had this whole formula.
Oh, really?
He goes, "Okay, Howard's on. How many listeners would you say Howard has? 15 million?" And I go, "Yeah, okay." He goes, 10%. If 10% of those people are hardcores, that's 1.5
Why does everyone spend their day worrying about how many albums I'm
And then he
sell?
goes, and then he says, "Okay, so if that 10% of hardcores, if only half of them buy it, that's 750,000 copies first week." That was his formula.
Booker has a formula?
Yeah. He thinks that you're going to break Pearl Jam's record for most records sold in a week.
Well, there you go. I hope so. It's a good record. My point of view was put out a good record. Also, it has clips from the movie. It has a surprise track that I don't want to tell you what it is yet. Gary heard it, though.
Could be the hit of the year.
I think so, yeah. There's a surprise track from a new artist.
A new artist.
No.
Here we go again.
Yeah.
This is somebody who's not...
Well-known, very well-known performer, but not in the music industry. And this guy rocks.
Grandpa Al.
No, not Grandpa Al. Grandpa Al rocks, but in a different way. He's got rocks in his head. This is a whole different thing. Anyway, so...
Chuck Norris.
No. Chuck's already recorded. There's, all right, so two women showed up. They're from where, Virginia?
Yeah, one's from Washington, one's from Virginia.
They came down, they wanted to meet me.
Yeah.
Gary said both attractive women. So, Gary, tell the story. This is how great Gary is. People say, why is Gary your producer?
Yeah, this is why he's still here.
You got to hear this.
No,
go ahead.
Girls show up, they're dancers, right?
Right.
Now, we get... in fact, we just turned down some dancers coming today from a guy that we deal with a lot.
Right.
So, because you just can't have dancers show up every minute.
Right.
And it's got to be something that makes them stand out.
Right.
These two girls just happened to show up.
They just wanted to meet me.
Yeah, they wanted to meet you.
Right.
So I said, well, what do you want to do? Oh, we want to come in and, we'll go with the flow. We want to meet Howard and have fun. I go, but what will you do? What's your purpose for being here? Well, we're lesbians and we do... But I said, but what are you going to do? I said, here's the deal. If you want to come in, you have to get completely naked. Because, listen, there's a million girls that'll come in and get naked. Why?
Go ahead. I'm just listening to the rap.
And you're going to have to kiss each other. So the kissing part, they have no problem
You know
with.
what I love? I just love how, you're so comfortable saying this stuff. That's why, but Gary's always been like that.
Not a moment's hesitation.
Yeah, I would be uptight saying this.
Yeah, and have a, you break out into a sweat, probably.
But listen to
He's
this.
a good negotiator.
But here's the part about this. And, she's going, well, we only go down to a thong, and when we dance, we don't get naked and everything. And I don't, listen, a dancer's a dancer. I don't care if you go down to a thong or anything. You're obviously comfortable being naked. Then I get this picture. Now look at this picture.
So wrong, yeah.
Look at this picture.
Oh, they're naked.
So all of a sudden they're uncomfortable being naked, right?
Right.
So
in here they're uncomfortable.
She says, do you mean butt naked? She's got a little bit of a southern accent.
Oh, I hate that
butt naked. So I said it's completely naked and kissing was what gets you into the show. So I think they're willing to do it.
Sounds like a...
But Howard, if we start letting
you know why I want to see it? No, we can't let girls in who don't do that.
So that's the line.
Yeah.
Butt naked.
And you know what? I'm glad you did that. I really am, seriously. Because now I'm watching HBO last night, and there's this sort of like a porn movie.
What is it called?
It was like the world's worst movies. This woman is a director, and they hire her to make this porno movie. Except she don't know it's a porno movie, and she...
This is not a real movie.
Yeah, it was a real movie, I swear to God. And she goes in there, and everyone's just screwing and stuff, and she's freaking out because all she had made was animal movies. But on HBO, you see some breasts every once in a while, but they don't show you anything good, and nobody kisses, and so it's I sit there because I was looking for something to get off to,
and you get frustrated.
Then I wait for a good scene so I can really climax, and then the good scene never comes. Never. So now I'm more sexually frustrated.
But, we turned out, listen, Howard, thousands and thousands, they write you. You see the dancers.
How old am I again? Yeah, I know. I know I'm 43, but I know I can't possibly mentally be 43. I remember 43 is like...
like some part of your brain might have matured.
Yeah.
But there's a certain part that's really lagging behind.
Yeah, I'm really childish.
Yeah, you're really lagging
We're
behind.
sitting there nodding in total agreement.
I know.
I'm like, what if we...
I always thought like a 43, I'd mature. That's just sickening waiting to mature. So they'll come in here naked.
Well, no, you want them coming in naked, or you want them coming to get naked?
No, get naked and then kiss each other?
That's right.
Oh, let's do that now.
Okay. That's the good scene you've been waiting for.
Yeah. Oh, man.
But you know what I have to do now?
How old are they?
Well, hold on. You know what I have to do now? I have to go out there
again. It could be more important than how old they are.
I have to go out there again and just double check that's what...
Yeah, well, tell them to go home if they're not going to do anything good.
Because they can't come in here and say, we changed our mind.
Yeah. All right, good. How old are they?
Boy, he's strict.
Mid-20s, early
20s. Nice.
He is so strict.
Yeah, he is. It's great. I love that he's a negotiator.
Our rules.
Hey,
This he
lots
always
of girls,
handles right.
Lots of girls could get in here, but we rejected the little headers.
We turned down better than you.
We just rejected dancers. What will you do?
If you want to make the cut, you got to make the sacrifice. No change in your mind.
What will you do?
You better do it.
What? You're going to go with the flow?
What does that mean?
Yeah, he clarifies it. Well, he's right, though. If we let our standards down and just start letting women come in here just like in like a thong, then every woman's going to come down here and demand to be in a thong.
I don't care about thongs. Dancers are dancers.
Put up the wireless? Put up the wireless.
Oh, he's talking to them.
I know that you guys are... No, but let's talk it out on the air. I know that you guys are fans, but do you know how many fans come up here and want to get in? But imagine what would happen if every fan that came up here wanted to come in, then we never get a show done, right?
Correct.
So Howard, I don't think they want to do it, so I'm going to have to send them more.
I wanted a picture, but
What'd they
somebody's
say?
being mean to me.
Well, no, it's not about being mean. It's just about we have to go with the flow of the show.
What's the big deal?
No, I don't know. One of them's probably saying that she's having a certain time thing going on.
Time of the month?
Yeah, but we don't even care.
Who cares if you're on the reg? I don't care if you're on the reg.
What about you? What's your excuse, Jackie?
Because we want to see the string.
But can I ask you? No, can I ask you a question? And I'm not being mean or anything. But you guys dance, right? And you guys get naked for a living. So why wouldn't you get naked for Howard? Like, what's the difference between doing it for Howard and doing it at work?
Don't feel comfortable.
No, and I wouldn't want you to. And seriously, I wouldn't want you to do anything that wouldn't make you comfortable.
I do.
Don't you want to meet him now?
No, but I wouldn't want him to be uncomfortable.
Ask them what they would do.
I'm not browbeating them into doing it. I put it up to them, and if they don't want to do...
Would they... Gary.
Yeah.
What do you think if, they're nude in thongs and kiss each other?
Would you guys do that?
Jesus.
And we could smack you on your butts.
Yeah, I need that. You should see the bruise she put on my ass last night.
These two sound real annoying.
They are. That's why you sort of have to... you sort of have to get them to a point where...
Oh, boy.
We are so far from it.
No, but it is a little bit on the annoying side that you come up here with certain expectations that you want to get what you want.
A picture, because I love them,
And we appreciate that you listen, but I mean, lots of people want to come up here. We generally, most people don't get past the front door.
A lot of girls love me. I can't.
No.
What'd she say?
She's pouting.
All right, so forget it.
Who, me or Howard?
Howard's mean.
That's right. What do you want? I'm a strong man. You're not used to that. I'm not like one of those little weak pussies who show up at your club sitting there kowtowing to you.
Suckers, they ain't pussies.
Yeah, that's right. I'm not like a sucker. You got to put out, honey.
Gosh.
Yeah, what do you think? You just come down here and you don't show me anything?
Hey, be nice.
I'm not going to be nice. You're not being nice to me. Come on.
And the other one's you going to show us something? That's
no, I don't do that for
stripper that's ever come up here has ever said. Dancer.
Something? Yeah, you really want to see me.
Well, this is going well.
I'm not stereotyped.
What do you want to do then? When you're going to come in here and not take anything off?
I can't have a picture, so.
It's like asking Howard to come visit you and not be funny.
No, it's not. How do you figure?
Because that's what Howard does. He's a funny guy. That's why you want to meet him.
You're boring girls. I mean, it's not like you have anything to say. Do you? Say something funny.
Say something funny?
Yeah.
Well, if you could hang out with us, you know we weren't boring girls. Doesn't make us boring because we don't get butt naked. You're making fun of my accent earlier, I heard you.
You can see that they're sort of annoyed because generally guys don't turn you down,
right? And they get whatever they want. Oh, there they are. Let me see what they look like.
Oh, you see them?
Oh, yeah. They're not bad looking. You're not going to get naked?
No pictures.
What's the big deal about getting naked?
What does she keep saying about pictures?
She's got a camera. She wants to get a picture with Howard.
What are you, on the rag?
Yes.
It's no big deal. So we'll see a string. That's funny.
That's like...
Like a parachute.
Maybe she's wearing a pad.
Are you wearing a pad?
We won't talk about that now.
You got bad image, self-image. Tampon is beautiful.
Love your pad.
Robin, help me out here, please.
What do you
I say don't do anything you don't want to do.
I say do it and just get it over with. What do you got, a string?
No, it's...
Sure, hemophiliac.
It's like that first couple day thing.
Are you a hemophiliac?
No.
Maybe we ought to call a doctor. You get so much blood loss. Can you imagine a pad and a tampon? Do you ever wear a pad and a...
You understand.
You do? Yeah. My wife doesn't, but there's all kinds of things in her underpants.
Well, she's very close to home, too.
Right.
How do you bleed for 5 days and not die?
You need a transfusion.
I have no clue.
Right. You need
I need to do. I'm surprised I'm not laying on the floor right now.
You need a transfusion.
I probably did.
You know, it's a whole different thing when you can see her. It's not so annoying when you can see her.
Why don't you have them come in?
No, because you're not going to... What are they going to do?
Well, today.
Will you be topless?
Huh?
Would you be topless?
Yeah, I could do that.
Boy, what's with you? You guys are naked every night.
Her.
Who cares?
Can I ask you a question? Seriously, if you guys are so uncomfortable with this, then how come you gave us that picture where you guys are butt naked and bent over where we see everything?
Easier. It's not like in person.
But you were in person with someone when you did it.
Oh, it was a gay guy.
I'm gay. I'm like a gay guy. I don't get to have sex with anybody. All right, forget it.
Howard, please.
Oh, let him come in.
No way.
I feel bad.
No, because Robin, you're a crummy negotiator.
Let him come in.
No way.
Howard, I got to step in here as a producer, and I'm being serious. And I like these girls, and they're very nice, but if we let them up, then everybody will come up thinking that they can get away with the same thing.
Next group up. Let them in.
Why? Well, what are they going to do when they get in here? Nothing.
They're going to come in and say hello to you.
Let's just see your tampon.
And I want a picture of Robin, too.
Well, then go Robinson.
Oh, come on. Let them come in.
Come on, big deal so you have a tampon.
You guys be nice.
What's the
Valentine's tomorrow.
They'll kiss each other for you.
Will you guys kiss each other?
Yes, we will.
With your tops off?
Yes.
Yes or no?
You're just going for it, ain't you?
I still think we should negotiate with the other one. She's not having any time of the month. She should be naked, and the other one should be topless.
All right. Let me talk to the other one.
God, Gary.
Would you be naked?
You can spank me.
Would you be naked?
Partially.
What, your top?
Yeah.
Oh. And you'll kiss?
Yeah.
And the other one will get topless too? What's the big deal about topless?
Can you understand this at all?
I mean,
It doesn't work at this time.
I don't know why you're identifying with these women.
I'm
Robin.
worth.
I identify with everyone, Howard.
Hey, Ed, how you doing? What? What?
She's making me sad, Howard.
I know. I mean, like, don't come down here and be on the rag.
Howard, she's not taking anything off. Do you hear her? Where the hell is she from anyway?
Where are you from?
Where the
Maryland.
frig is she from?
Where?
Maryland.
Oh, no wonder.
She's got 2 minutes away.
How
Don't
old are
make
you?
fun of Maryland. People are nice.
Oh, her, of course.
How old are you?
22.
Me?
No, the girl. Who cares how old you are?
Yeah, he wants to come down there.
You're 22?
Yeah.
Thanks, Howard.
All right, thank you. You're a woman. You should,
Oh, just let him come in.
And do what?
I disagree, Robin. I think we're making a big mistake.
Gary strongly disagrees.
It'll take 1 minute.
No, but it's not about being mean. It's about then if I let you in, then every single fan, whether they're a woman or anything else, is going to have to come in. You just got seriously.
I'm in real estate. I'm negotiating you to the bitter end on this. It'll take 1 minute.
You're in real estate? You're not a stripper?
No, I do real estate part-time in Maryland.
She just got her license.
I got my license.
But you're a stripper, right?
Uh-huh. In Virginia.
And in New York, she's the real estate agent.
No, in Maryland, I do real estate. Don't even try.
I don't understand. How can a stripper be uptight about taking her shirt off?
I don't know, Howard, but we obviously found one.
Yeah, I can't believe it. You make no sense.
Yeah, no, if I wanted it was like me saying to you, let's go out and look for houses, but I don't want to buy anything.
No, it's not like that.
I know, just make it up.
There's Gary.
There's Gary with his analogy. All right, well, let's say that another time maybe we'll meet under different circumstances.
They came all the way up here.
I don't care.
But that's not our fault, Robin. People come up here all the time. We turn everybody away.
Okay.
Robin, can I have a picture with you?
No, I have to step in here and say no. Topless and kissing each other. Then you get 2 pictures. One with me, one with Robin. Take it or leave it.
Howard, I say we leave it because you know what? Because, I'll tell you why. Because even if they do it, it's going to be like under duress. It won't even be fun.
Yeah, I know. Now I don't even want to see it.
It's like that Demi Moore movie, Striptease.
It's like you beg a girl to sleep with you. You beg her, you beg her, beg her. Finally, she goes, okay. Then you go, well, now I don't want it because I had to beg you so much.
That's your sex life.
I know, but you know what I mean. A new girl. And then it's like, and then when you're with her, guarantee you, dry as a desert. Because she don't really want to be with you. It's like, hey, she rejected you. How much more can she reject you before you snap?
I wish we hadn't got into this. It's giving me a queasy feeling.
Me too. Robin, you get topless. Somebody just get topless.
Gary said he'll get topless.
All right, well, sorry, girls. I can't. I really do want to take a picture with you, but
I don't like us beating up the audience.
Yeah, I can't.
No, we're not beating them up, Robin.
Yes,
they put themselves in this situation.
You're beating them up.
Who told them to come up?
They loved you for a moment, and now look what happened.
We
E-channel for me. No, I'm just kidding.
They love you so much they want to take a picture with you, but yet they take their tops off for strangers, but somebody that they respect like you, they don't.
I don't have my pasties with me.
Who cares? What's the matter? I bet you got something wrong with your nipples.
Yeah.
Oh, that's God.
There must be something wrong with her.
Stitches.
Something's going on.
Stitches.
You had a bad boob job?
No. I don't think so.
Your booby job is bad and you're embarrassed?
No, I don't think it's a bad boob job.
What's going on in your head? How come you're uptight about taking your shirt off? I don't understand.
Because.
What?
How you're mean.
PMS?
I know, I'm going around it.
Do you have PMS? Seriously?
Huh?
Do you have PMS?
Yes, I can prove that.
I can prove that. Prove it.
All right, I'm coming in. I'm coming.
I said we don't let him take a picture.
She's going to cry.
Are you going to
cry?
cry?
She's not going to cry. She's fine. I mean, she's a big girl. She can handle it. She's upset, but she's not going to cry.
All right. No, forget it. Robin? So every girl's going to come in
I thought
with
this was a bad idea from the very beginning.
Robin, we turned down
people. in his wacky negotiations.
We turned down people to come in today.
People, it's terrible.
Oh, get a grip.
All right, well, girls, I'm sorry. We'll see you later.
All right.
Bye.
Don't come down here anymore. Gary will beat you up.
Yeah.
Don't come down here and say we're lesbian strippers that we want to meet Howard and then not expect something to happen. That's how they introduce themselves.
Are they a couple?
No, because one of them's got a wedding ring on.
Maybe they're married to each other. Very attractive girls. I'm sorry I'll never be able to see them, but there we go. They're gone. I have to go with my producer on this.
I think
concur.
You're wrong.
I believe that those girls, look how beautiful they are. They're used to getting their own way anyway. This is cool that we're rejecting them. Screw them.
That was awful.
The whole show is awful.
That was awful.
All right, we're going to take a break, and we'll be back right after these words.
We'll be back with the Howard Stern Show. Don't go away. 97.1, The Eagle. Howard Stern Show.
Ozzy Osbourne from the Private Parts soundtrack with Typo Negative. Listen to this. That's heavy rock, man. I like that. I love this when I'm driving in my car. Teaming these two up were a real good idea. When I look into the sky, I love Ozzy. I never would have imagined that someday I'd have an album coming out with Ozzy on it. That's pretty mind-blowing, you know? When you think about that.
You spin those records and feel lucky to do that.
Yeah.
Before I was obsessed with Star Wars, I was obsessed with Ozzy.
Before I was...
Obsessed.
Obsessed.
Obsessed with...
How do you spell obsessed? Obsessed.
O-B...
Oh, but you know it starts with an O. Obsessed.
H-U-B.
Before I was obsessed.
Obsessed with Ozzy.
Ozzy. Jackie Penthouse, Joke Page, Martling, Sergeant Pecker, and the Joke Man are each 78 wild. Jackie's laugh is so weird. It's hee. And now Archie Comics is the only place I used to see he for a laugh.
They must have known Jackie, too.
$12 plus $4 shipping and handling for those gems, the Sergeant Pecker and the Joke Man. CD or cassette, buy two, get one free. Call 1-800-323-KING. Jackie's Joke CDs are now available in major record stores coast to coast on Oleo Records. There's 2 different messages here. He tells you to order it through the 1-800 number, and then he says go and get in the record store, too.
They're everywhere.
For information, visit Jokeland on the web at JackieJokeman.com.
Thanks.
I'm hungry. Sometimes you go to Carnegie Deli. I love that place, but they give you a sandwich that's so big. I feel it's wasteful. I can't eat all that.
You don't take that turkey and take it home and make another sandwich?
No, and it's like
you throw it away?
Yeah, and I said to the guy, I said, yeah, Jackie sometimes eats it, but I said sometimes I could eat. I said to the guy, can't you just?
You could use less.
Yeah, how much does it cost for that sandwich?
It's about almost $13.
Yeah, I mean.
So they are giving you $13 worth.
They are.
You could buy a turkey for that, though.
I just want like a small sandwich.
I can get you a small sandwich, but not from the Carnegie.
Yeah. Is the turkey as good though? Carnegie's
You've had the sandwiches from this place before.
Okay, I like that place.
Okay. Do you want some soup
I'm so
or
sick
something?
of turkey. What do you got? You got a place to get some soup? Give me some soup.
I can get some soup from the Carnegie and then go to the other place.
Yeah, get that.
Soup? They got good soup?
Give me a chicken noodle, will you?
All right. It's going to take a while. I got to go to 2 different places.
Yeah, all right. Just get the soup. Forget everything else.
You sure?
For now, yeah.
Okay.
All right.
They have good soup?
Oh, yeah. They got all that good crap. You got that, you know what they got? That Canadalach soup.
What's that?
It's an Italian soup. I love it. Canadalach. I love
your Italian doesn't sound like any other Italian I've ever heard.
I love a good Canadalach.
I was in Italy. I never heard any of these words.
You never had Canadalach?
No, they didn't have that on the menu.
I was at a hotel in Los Angeles this past weekend, and I had gnocchi. I never had that before.
Gnocchi.
I had gnocchi.
I love gnocchi.
I had gnocchi. It's like a potato pasta.
It's a potato dumpling.
It's all them hippie foods.
Is that GNOC?
Yeah.
I never knew how to say
that. Yeah, it's gnocchi. You ever have it?
No,
it looks like a soup, and it's got like a potato thing in it. How come I never heard of that?
It's gnocchi.
Gnocchi.
Yeah,
not gnocchi.
Yeah, gnocchi. Gnocchi. Yeah, Robin corrected me. Gnocchi. Had some of that potato gnocchi.
Gnocchi is good.
Yeah.
And good for you.
Because I wanted something different.
Yeah, it's very good.
And gnocchi. It's like a potato.
It's a dumpling.
It's a dumpling, and it's like in a bunch of...
Did you have it in a red sauce?
I don't even know what it was. I didn't look at the sauce. I just ate them. I ate the gnocchis. They were like little gnocchis.
Is that an appetizer?
Yeah, I had a gnocchi appetizer. Yeah, it was good. Yeah, I had it, that's all.
Well,
hey,
if you got out of the house every once in a while, you'd know that these food.
Yeah, I don't even know anything. I'm like a sheltered human being. It's so exciting when I get exposed to something.
Yeah, it is. It's like conquering a new world.
Yeah, it's pretty good, them gnocchis.
I love them.
Yeah, it's like Knadlock.
Oh, jeez.
Michael, you're on the air.
Yeah, how are you doing? I'm reading an article in the Philadelphia Inquirer about you hosting Saturday Night Live on February 22nd.
First of all, I would never host Saturday Night Live because you never know what you're going to get when you get on Saturday Night Live. It would be too risky. I wouldn't want to be in some of those sketches and stuff. So I've always toyed with the idea. When I promoted Miss America, my second book, I was going to go on Saturday Night Live, and then I was going to do that lesbian bit. I wanted to come out and surprise the cast of Saturday Night Live with lesbians and tell the girls in the cast they had to put out to get some ratings. Mm-hmm. And then they were giving me a hard time that I had to tell the cast in advance, so I just said, I'll go do that on the Jay Leno show. And I did it. I thought Jay would appreciate it, but now he's all upset with me. Still busting my balls.
That bit has been nothing but problems.
Yeah, it just the people like it. It's just, I don't know. Jay thinks I sabotaged them. Meanwhile, it was great television.
And he played it again.
Of course. He's just mad at himself because he didn't handle the moment well. That's exactly what's going on there. I think
he's gotten over it, though. I really do. No?
He has not. Trust me, he hasn't.
Oh.
He's still trying to bust my balls.
Oh, dear.
You know, it's like, hey, get over it, man. You know, really. Really, man. And, so, I don't know. Like, I got to think of something to do. I might show up on Saturday Night Live, and I might not. I don't know. I wanted to maybe even do be a musical guest and do the song with Rob on Saturday Night Live. And then, I don't know, they already got a musical guest that week. It's Tina Turner.
And they can't have two.
What?
They did that a long time ago. Remember John Belushi had a favorite band that he wanted on the air, and they had...
Yeah, well, I'm not into pushing, but, I mean, it's just the kind of thing like...
yeah, but it's a great thing.
Yeah, but I'm not the host. Alec Baldwin's the host.
He should.
Man, but I don't even care. I mean, I'll go on if I could think of something funny to do, but I don't know. All the stuff I think of that's funny to do, nobody wants to do because it's like too whacked out. Everybody wants to, you know, I don't know. Maybe I'll be in that. You know what I'd like to do? I'd like to go on that cheerleader sketch and shoot the two of them.
I would pay you to use real bullets.
What if I go on Saturday Night Live and I go on and during the cheerleader set, because they do that bit every week and everyone hates it. So I take a gun, I stick it in their mouths and blow their goddamn brains out. And you see their brains splatter all over the wall. And then you go down, and that's it. That would be the whole thing. And then that sketch can never happen again. What do you think? People would applaud me. And I think that girl is real talented. That the one who plays the little cheerleader.
Yeah.
But Jesus, let her do something new. And I was thinking of maybe going on with Norm because I like Norm.
Mm-hmm. On the weekend news.
Yeah, but I don't know. Then I was thinking of... I don't know. I think that's all I thought about. I'll come up with something, I guess. I don't even know. So, yeah, I know everyone's saying... They're saying I'm going to be on Saturday Night Live. I don't even know what's going on. I got to talk to their writers, and Jackie and Fred are thinking of something, and I'm thinking of something, so... But the chances of Jackie and Fred thinking of something are probably pretty slim.
Every once in a while, they surprise you. Probably be after the show, though.
Yeah. Hey, you know what you could have done? Fred's always infamous for that. This morning, we're doing a whole great rap about nude swimming, like people in high school who had to swim nude.
Yeah.
And then we turned off the microphones. We did like a half hour and it was great. We had Scott, the engineer, who actually had to swim naked.
Yeah.
We turned off the microphone. Fred goes, I swam naked in my gym.
I had the same deal as you had, Scott.
Yeah,
we had to swim.
And Fred, you missed it. You couldn't believe it. I'm sitting there, and finally, usually I keep quiet during this, and I go, Fred, great story, off the air. Where are you? And Robin's even laughing at me, and Fred goes to Robin, he attacks Robin.
Robin's just a bitch.
No. Fred goes, come on.
That was funny.
I was busting.
You're not even funny.
Robin goes.
She's more compassionate with strippers.
So Robin starts laughing, and Fred goes, oh, sorry, Robin, I don't have your talent. Robin's talent is getting this stuff on the air.
There you go. That's why she...
Why didn't you chime in with that?
I thought it was just, the same thing.
No, it wasn't.
It really was.
You were nude. You were nude in your swim class.
And you're not
But Scott was already doing that.
That must have been weird for you.
Yeah, but before we had Scott, wouldn't you go, hey, I had to do that too?
Yeah, we had to wait for Scott to get in here.
Yeah, plus you got to throw in the whole uncircumcised thing.
Right.
That's a whole new different thing.
45 more minutes.
I know.
It's the same story. Why am I going to do the same story?
It's a little different that you had to swim naked.
I'm not leaving the room anymore, man.
Freddie, that was wrong.
That was wrong? Well, then I apologize to both of you. I apologize to you.
No, really, man. I mean, I could have... And Fred's like going into this really funny story.
Why is he taking me? I'm laughing because that is so
No, because you get mean. You know what it is? It's like you say, hey,
no offense
on the air.
Fred, I was the mean one.
You and I can hear him.
Fred, I was the mean one. I brought it up.
Yeah. I was trying not to notice.
You were trying. But somehow that doesn't always work with you.
Fred loves me, so he can't argue with me.
I know.
No, I like Howard.
But you know what? I was laughing so hard I didn't even hear him talking back to me.
I know.
Well, you never hear anybody talking to you anyways. You're so busy talking.
Can I ask Howard? Hold on. We went to commercial, and then Fred just turned to you and said...
We went to commercial, and Fred
Scott
goes...
was still sitting in here.
And Fred turns to Scott, of course, because he can't tell me. He turns to Scott and he goes, yeah, my gym class, we had to swim naked, and we'd all line up. And
Did your head just spin off?
I went berserk. And Stuttering John was sitting there, too, and Robin was in the room.
Howard, he had to hold his head.
You must have thought he was kidding.
I'll take my glass. I go like this. I'm like this.
Like one of those Keystone Cops double takes, right?
I'm like, I don't believe this guy. And I'm looking at Stuttering John, who I never bond with. I never bond with Stuttering John. Right, John?
Yeah, we both looked at each other.
We were both laughing.
And I got to go. John uses every chance he can to get on the air anyway. Yeah, I'm not like John, okay, John?
All this time, Fred, while they're doing that, I was still trying to have a conversation with you.
Yeah, I mean...
And then I said, no, I got to laugh, too, because this is really too stupid.
And John and I are like, oh, my God, Fred swam naked and didn't say anything.
Right.
Howard said something, and then so I looked at you, and I knew what you were thinking. Was why did you mention it? So when you started laughing,
it was a great story. Yeah, it's just
you don't want to say anything.
Fred.
He's like, you swam nude, too?
Yeah. I don't even want to talk about it.
Like a big deal.
Find time to tell us.
Well, there you go. At least you get it.
No, but you know what it was? Is that we waited 5 minutes for Scott to get in here to tell the story.
Right. Fred had all the time in the world.
Story, John.
I never can figure you out.
So then I finally said Fred was
It's
waiting
Scott's
for
story. Why am I going to hone in on Scott's story?
No, it wasn't Scott's story. The story was
Scott's story.
The story was people swimming nude in their high
how
school.
weird that could be.
The reason we were waiting for Scott is he was the only one available who had that experience.
Yes.
We didn't know that you had swam nude. It could have been your story.
We thought
it could have been my story, but I don't want to cut Scott's story off.
And let me just say this. Hold it. We've had this discussion before.
I know.
And Fred has never chimed in.
No. I go, Fred, way to go. Off the air. I had to say something.
Oh, my God.
Theo, you're on the air.
Hi, it's Howard.
Yeah.
How you doing, man? Genius. Beautiful.
Right.
Thank you.
You're an awesome man.
Thank you. All right, what can we do for you?
Saw the screening last night, Private Parts.
Oh, yeah?
Where, in New York?
No, in L.A., Paramount.
You see, they have these, everyone's seeing this movie for free.
I'm telling you, this movie's going to make no money because everyone will have seen it.
It's going to make tons of money, man. You are a genius. You guys are beautiful.
Thank you.
Last night, I'm telling you, man, I was with a bunch of 9-to-5 executives all over the place, and they could not stop laughing, man. The whole place was on fire.
Yeah. What was it? Was it a full screening?
Full screening.
The guy who does the screenings tells me usually has trouble getting people to come to screenings.
Really?
Says he now stands at the door. He has to turn people away at screenings.
It was packed. It was incredible, man. The story, I'm telling you, man, I can't believe executives. They were all laughing from.
So what was it? Was the screening just for Paramount executives?
It was a Paramount executive, a lot of producers, that type of thing.
Press?
Yeah, no press, no press at all. It was international producers also, so it was a great little.
Sounds like a weird screening. I wonder why they did that.
I don't know. My girlfriend's a producer, so we went and checked it out. But man, I tell you, man, you were great. Everything from start to finish. There was no I'm a big fan of yours, and you like to hype your movies up and stuff like that. But I went and saw it last night, and I was 100 times impressed.
Nice. You'll probably see it again, right?
Oh, for sure, for sure.
I'm telling you.
You're a genius, bro. You're
Thanks,
on your way.
Thank you.
You're on your way.
All right, that's good to hear. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Bye-bye.
Welcome. Bye.
Yeah, this movie has an incredible, powerful effect on people.
Wow.
Yeah, because I talked to 2 reporters yesterday. They said people from the magazine saw it, now they want you on the cover. It's like, well, they recognize quality filmmaking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's awkward, though, saying so many nice things about yourself.
Yeah, I know. Well, the thing is, there really are no negatives. I mean, when you have a testing like that in Seattle and San Jose.
I know, but I'm sitting, because, now I do it, because I've seen the movie.
Right.
And I'll just be talking to friends, and I'll say, oh, you're really going to, I really think people are going to enjoy it. And then you listen to yourself, you say,
sounds stupid.
This is sounding like a very hard sell, but I really feel this way.
Well, when I do interviews now with the press, because most of the press has seen it that interviews me, I just go, tell me about the movie, and I go, no, you tell me about the movie.
Yeah, well, that's better.
Yeah, because I feel stupid saying it, because everybody says it. So, hey, you want to play the dead game?
What's the dead game?
Remember we were talking about that the other day? You try to figure out who's dead?
Oh, sure.
All
we
right.
used to do this.
Yeah, we used to do this all the time. And now it's become like a big thing on other radio shows, so I figure we better reclaim it.
All right. Who's dead?
All right, here's Baba Booey with the list. Fafa Flowline.
Yes, sir.
You're going to host the dead game?
Yeah, there's 16 names.
All right, go ahead.
And some of these people are alive and some of these people are dead.
We used to do this when we were in Washington.
Washington.
It was a game that I used to play. I'd say, hey, Robin, tell me if this person is dead or alive. Because the most famous one was Abe Vigoda. I'd say, Abe Vigoda, fish.
And everybody thought he was dead.
Everyone thought he was dead.
He is.
He's not dead.
Oh, really?
No, he's alive. You knew that, right?
Yeah.
A lot of people don't know that.
He said that when people see him, they go, how could you be walking? You're dead.
All right, give us the test.
Okay. Mike Douglas.
Alive.
That is correct.
Right.
Floyd.
Turn the paper up there.
Well, let's go in order here.
Okay.
Robin, you guess.
Okay.
We'll go back and forth. The 4 of us will play.
Whose turn is it then?
It's you first, me second, Jackie, then Fred.
Okay.
Give me a name.
Floyd Patterson.
Floyd Patterson is alive.
That is correct.
No. Gary.
What? Sorry.
Gary. We're all going to guess.
I got it.
Oh, you don't need to name.
Listen, Robin thought the same thing as I did, that you were all going to take care of the name.
Okay.
Gary alive.
Yeah, then how come you're not making fun of Robin?
You screw up everything. She's screwed up once. You screw up everything.
Half a century bastard. Okay. Ava Gabor.
Who are you ranking out like that?
Jackie.
Oh.
You're only going to be 44.
All right, are you ready? Ava Gabor.
Hey, you're muttering and no one can hear what you're saying. It's so stupid.
Big lips flapping.
Yeah, flapping along. Go ahead.
Ava Gabor is dead.
Ava Gabor is dead. I agree with that.
Oh, well, I didn't know that.
No, forget it.
We're guessing.
Yes or no? She's alive.
She's not. No.
She's dead.
All right. This is not working well. All right, Rob, let's go the other way. Robin, you'll guess? You do?
Yes,
Okay,
thank
right, okay.
Zsa Zsa Gabor.
Zsa Zsa Gabor is alive.
All right, now give me one. We'll work this
John
out.
Cameron Swayze.
He is dead.
When should I tell you the answers?
Now.
Now.
Okay, Robin was right and you were right. Zsa Zsa's alive. John Cameron Swayze dead.
How
Okay.
confusing.
This is getting so confusing. It's not working.
Shirley Temple.
All right, give that to Jackie.
Is alive.
These are easy.
Fats Domino.
Fred?
Alive.
I'm going to look at that one. Yeah, he's alive.
Right.
Spin it upside
He's
down.
spinning
I
it
know,
up.
he's just spinning like a top.
He couldn't have like...
Lady Bird Johnson.
Lady Bird Johnson is, woo,
That's a good one.
Who cares?
jeez.
No, take your time.
I think she's alive.
I'm going to say she's... Let me play this
All
one,
right.
too. I'm going to say that she's dead.
I think she's alive. I think she just wrote a book, didn't she?
No, I think she died just recently.
I think she passed on with it.
Yeah, because she owned radio stations. I was
Yeah,
wondering...
I'm trying to think. Now, was there a funeral?
I think she's dead. Go ahead.
She's alive.
She is.
Oh.
Okay.
And bury her
Hey,
anyway.
who was right?
Yeah, bury
I
her.
was right.
Yeah. Go ahead.
This one's probably easy.
I go.
Telly Savalas.
He's dead. I know that.
Very dead.
Yeah.
Red Button.
Jackie?
Is very alive.
Right.
Okay, that's true. Leo DeRocha.
Fred?
Dead.
Right. He's
30
right.
years.
Wilma Rudolph.
Were we right?
Wilma Rudolph is... All right, is everybody ready?
Mhm.
Wilma Rudolph is dead.
Who is Wilma Rudolph? Is that the one from
Runner.
Flintstones?
No.
Olympics.
Runner.
From 1960.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know that.
She's dead.
Who cares? Give me a good one.
Doris Day.
Doris Day is alive.
That is correct. There were two names I left off, but I don't know if anybody knows who they are.
What
Give it
is
to
it?
Jackie. He'll know.
Leon Jaworski.
Leon Jaworski, the Watergate prosecutor. He is dead.
That's correct.
Yep. Go ahead.
And Andrei Gromyko.
Andrei Gromyko, former Russian ambassador to the United States. He is dead.
That is correct.
Wow.
I'm an impressive guy, aren't I?
Yes, you are. He was guessing.
Yeah.
No, I knew that.
Yeah,
I'm a very big fan of the New York Times.
Sure.
All right, I got to take a break. What, if I get it right, I can't get some credit around here? Bastards. The idea that I know who those people are.
You didn't know Lady Bird Johnson.
Right.
Oh, please. She's been out of the news. Gromyko, I'm a big fan of. All right, let's take a break, and we'll be back right after this.
You're listening to The Howard Stern Show. Stay right there. 97.1 The Eagle. Let's listen to Joan Rivers and Paramount Pictures honcho Sherry Lansing gush over their new heartthrob.
Now, speaking about attracting an audience, Howard Stern's movie. You had your first sneak preview.
We had our first sneak preview last night in San Jose, and in my entire life, I have never seen a response like this. The audience went crazy. They absolutely loved it. I've never had a response like that as long as I've been working in the movie business. And it is a spectacular movie. It's really, really funny, and it's a great love story about he and his wife as well.
Yeah, I'm just delighted. It's great to see you. Thank you so much. Howard's my very good friend, so I'm so glad. That makes me very happy.
He is so wonderful and so funny in this movie. You're going to love it.
I love him, and I love seeing you. Thank you. Good luck tonight. Nice seeing you. Sherry Lansing.
Well, king of all media. That's all media.
That could be the radio commercial. Really? That could be the goddamn TV commercial. What the hell? How much more do you need to hear? Come on, rock with me, Robin. Do it. Do the Wango Tango. Come on. Yeah. There you go. Shake You, Take You. That's Metallica. Yeah, those boys can rock. They must get tons of bitches. Woo, it's hot in here now. Woo, it's hot in here, Rob.
Now, don't start complaining about the heat.
No, I'd rather it be hot than cold.
How'd you get hot? Heat.
Eat my soup.
I thought we only had air conditioning.
I eat my soup. Jackie's going to be 50 tomorrow.
Is that true?
Yeah, for real this time.
Half a century.
Is that true, Jackie?
Yeah. Are you really seriously going to be 50? You're not? Oh. What, is he or not?
Every year,
Howard, I'm almost sure he said he was born in 47. We went through this a couple of years ago.
Jack, what's the big secret?
There's no big secret at all.
How old are you going to be?
I thought Gary was going to do something and make a big deal about me being 50, and I was going to wait until he got right in the middle of it. And
don't delude yourself. No one's going to make a big deal about your birthday.
But I'm saying, Gary's been saying half a century bastard, half a century. And I showed him my license like 3 years ago.
How old are you going to be?
I'm going to be 49.
49, all right. Again.
I say, Howard, I can never tell with him. I don't remember seeing his license. He never shows it to us.
No, he did show us the license. Show him the license. Will you show him again?
No. Let him guess. He's so good with numbers.
Why the hostility? It's a big deal.
Because he's enjoying so much the fact that I'm turning 50 and I'm not.
Oh, you're not enjoying it.
Not turning 50.
Because 49 is so much younger.
I'm a soup man. You ever been over to that soup Nazi that they got on Seinfeld?
No.
I'm thinking of going over there just to see what that's all about.
I don't want to stand in line to do anything.
Yeah, well, I'll send somebody in for me. I'm not going to stand on line either. Some Baba Booey in there. I was talking to some guy, a reporter the other day, and he said he's been to the soup Nazi, and the guy really is like a soup Nazi. Yeah. But the soup Nazi likes this guy, but he's seen him throw people off the line.
One of the guys that
Why? I mean, you can't buy his soup if he doesn't like you?
Like, if you don't know how to move through the line quickly and you're real annoying, he won't let you buy it.
Wow.
Yeah, because one of the sales guys that works here went there the other day, and he said, I must have been good because I got bread.
Yeah, if the guy gives you bread, he likes you.
Who needs to be judged by a... Never mind. Soup man.
Yeah, by a soup guy. Exactly.
Howard, do you want to play more of the Dead or Alive game?
Yeah. Something with your delivery today. I don't know. You and Chevy Chase. You hear the Chevy Chase commercial? What's going on with his voice? Hey, Fred, give me that commercial. Let me have that. You got to hear this. They're playing a spot here locally that is promoting the new Chevy Chase film. And there's something going on with his voice. Does he have a cold, or has he got...
Yeah, I think they did this while he was sick.
Boy, he sounds like... I was going to use the S word, but you can't use it here.
Everybody wants to curse here right now.
I know. You got it, Fred? 141. Take your time.
Well, maybe he'll get it for us during the commercial.
Yeah, I was going to say it, too.
You can find it faster.
Everybody's an expert.
Here, listen to this.
And now, here's Chevy Chase, as you've never heard him before.
That must mean he's funny, because we've never heard him that way.
Hey, horrors, I
For a new and different kind of movie. Are you ready to be scared out of your wits? Who am I kidding?
All right, take two.
Join the Griswold family in the only comedy that has me.
Take three.
Vegas Vacation.
Right?
Yeah, I got a cold or bronchitis or something.
Something's going on.
I laughed so hard that my pants exploded.
See Vegas Vacation. Exploding pants not included. Rated PG. Parental guidance suggested. Opens Friday, February 14th. And now, to tell you about his new comedy, Vegas Vacation, Chevy Chase returns to his first love, radio.
Radio spot? I got to do another radio spot? What's the matter with you people?
Chevy can use the power of radio to make his point.
You know what you can do with this? You can shove it up your...
In fact, without using a single picture, hear Chevy describe how funny Vegas Vacation really is.
I laughed so hard that my pants exploded.
Chevy...
Wouldn't they... Did he just say that?
Yeah, he said the same joke.
I think that's the joke.
Oh, but he says it over and over again?
Wow.
But, I mean, something's with his voice.
Yeah, I'm trying to decide whether, like this was the kind of campaign where they said, you know what, Chevy doesn't have a voice. Let's just have another guy talk a lot and Chevy will talk a little bit.
Yeah, I don't know, but wouldn't you wait a couple of days till his voice came back?
Chase. Vegas Vacation. Rated PG. Parental guidance suggested.
Well, wouldn't you
Opens
just
Friday,
go with clips from the film or
I don't
something
know.
rather than do this?
February 14th.
That's it.
Well, that'll make us watch Saturday Night Live this week to see what Chevy's all right.
Yeah, I want to see if he's okay. I worry about him. Wasn't he supposed to come in or something?
He was thinking about it.
Why'd he back out this time?
No, he's going to come in next time he's around.
Oh,
Could I tell you something? I don't want him on.
I really got that impression.
Yeah, I mean, who wants to make friends with him?
Well, we always try to...
Yeah, but I don't want to try. I don't really care. I think it's funnier to be at war with somebody.
Sometimes it's interesting to see you be confronted with somebody you've said some really awful things about.
Well, for some reason...
But I don't think that's true with Chevy Chase.
You want to be at war with Chevy.
Yeah, I mean, I can't see saying, hey, okay, man, I really think you're funny.
I mean, we were never friends with Chevy.
Oh.
It was one thing when I reunited you with Bon Jovi.
Right. Yeah, I like him. I was kind of sad to not be friends with him.
And I know you liked making up with Roseanne. And
yeah, because I have respect for Roseanne. She's funny.
I know, but every time I broach you about Chevy, you're not interested.
Yeah, because, he's Chevy, and he's so friggin' uptight. And really, God.
Yeah, what are you going to do? And then you're going to have to start laughing, a fake laugh, when Chevy says something that's supposed to be funny?
Yeah. And remember, didn't he come in one time or something? We tried to make up, and then we couldn't.
He called. He never came in.
Yeah, right. And it got ugly again.
Awful.
He cracked a joke.
And I didn't laugh.
You cracked a joke. And then he just went from 0 to 60. Like all of a sudden he just goes, "Listen here, buddy." And it was angry again.
Yeah, we should have analyzed that one time.
I think we've done it many times.
Yeah.
Chevy's much better angry.
Yeah, he's funny, angry.
Yeah, let's get a phone call.
Yeah, where's that phone call? That was great when I called his house.
Are you talking about Janie? Hang up the phone.
Yeah, want to play that tomorrow in honor of the opening of his movie?
Yeah. We'll do all the Chevy stuff. We'll do even that appearance, because I don't remember, or that phone call where we were trying to make up.
Want to do Chevy retrospective? Is it Chevy or Chevy?
Chevy is what they said.
Chevy. You just said Chevy. I couldn't tell. What is it?
It's Chevy.
Chevy.
You said Chevy.
Yeah, I'm asking you. I don't know what it is. I spend my day learning how to say his name. It's not my own life. Saltine.
You're just having a party over.
I am. I'm having a party today.
Is that dessert to you?
So much salt and flavor.
What a nut.
All right, let's play the dead game.
Okay.
All right, now this is how it is.
You figured it out now?
Yeah, you ask us whether they're alive and dead, and then ask us how they died.
Ooh.
I don't have that information.
Well, we'll try and figure it out.
Make it up.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Okay. Burgess Meredith.
All right, I'll go first. I'll go first this time. Burgess Meredith is alive.
Yes.
Am I right?
Alive.
But close.
Yes, he's alive.
They killed him in the movie. He's not really dead.
All right, Robin, you go now.
Alan Funt.
Alan Funt is dead.
Alan Funt is alive.
Alan Funt is dead.
Is he? I missed the funeral.
Alan Funt is alive.
Yeah.
You're kidding.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe it either.
I would know if he died.
Camera guy's alive?
Yeah, I always loved Alan Funt, but didn't Joan Rivers say he was a prick?
Yes.
Yeah.
Her exact words were she worked for him while he was in love.
Yeah.
And she said it should have been the greatest time of his life. He should have been happy, and he was still a bastard.
Wow. And can you imagine a guy who just plays phony phone calls on the television is upset?
Wait a minute. He's alive?
Yeah. Dover Kirby's dead.
Right.
Maybe that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Okay. Art Carney.
Hold
turn is it?
on. Mine.
Okay.
Dead.
Alive.
He's dead.
Art Carney's alive.
He is? No, his career is dead. I really thought he was dead.
I thought Alan Funt was dead.
Yeah.
Perry Como.
I'm going to say alive.
He's alive.
Yeah.
Yeah, Perry Como's alive.
All right.
Comes out once a year for that Christmas special.
Yeah, stay dead.
He has a metal album.
Dizzy Gillespie.
Dead. Yeah, that's the guy who blows the air out of his cheeks.
Yeah, I remember we met him and then he died.
Yeah. After we meet people, they die. Right, he's dead. Okay. And he died of, I think his head exploded.
His cheeks blew out.
Let's see, what did he die of? He died of brain cancer, didn't he?
No.
Cancer of the lips.
Prostate cancer.
Yeah, I don't know. We don't know the answer.
I think it's heart.
Fred, if you know how somebody died, just announce that you know how they died. Yeah, but
that I don't know.
Fred's a weird guy.
I don't know that.
He's talking to himself most of the time.
Because, during the commercial again, he goes, okay, what was that swimmer's name?
No, it was a swimmer. It was a sprinter.
Oh, sprinter. He goes, and now here's the tough question. How did she die?
Ah.
And we had a great game going. I go, Fred, bring that up on the air.
Yeah, why didn't he say that then?
Yeah. I don't know. I just can't get him to play.
He's mysterious.
He's mysterious.
This is a two-part question.
All right, go ahead.
Fred shouldn't play this part because he knows this one, I'm sure.
All right, go ahead.
I'll tell you the guy's name, and then you have to tell me who he is. And then
Clear your throat.
Lumpy Branham.
Lumpy Brenham, the guy from Leave It to Beaver?
No.
Lumpy Brenham?
Freddie, who is it?
It's Mr. Green Jeans.
Mr. Green Jeans.
Dead.
Dead.
Jackie?
I want to know how Fred knew who he was.
Go ahead.
I think he's got to be dead. That's so long.
Yeah, he's dead.
How'd he die?
You know, it's in the computer. I got to go back.
You know how he died?
No, I don't.
Overalls.
What?
Tight overalls.
No, really. Do you know how he died?
That I don't know.
Okay.
I think he died.
You got to check with Fred, though, because he could know.
Was it AIDS?
No. He was hetero.
Right.
Okay. Buzz Aldrin.
That's a spaceship guy.
Apollo 11.
Yeah. I'm going to say he's dead. I think he's alive, though.
Dead.
Right. Jackie?
No, I think he's alive.
He's alive.
He is.
Oh,
I
dear.
remember hearing about him dying.
I know who Buzz Aldrin is, but I never heard from him since.
Are any of the Andrews sisters alive?
No.
1.
2.
I don't think so. I think they're all gone.
No, they're all
Robert's
gone.
right. One's alive.
One is alive. Which one?
I don't know.
Prince Curly.
Curly.
Name any one of them.
Curly or Mo. All right, go ahead. Come on.
Eddie Albert.
He is alive.
Alive.
Alive. Definitely.
He is alive.
All right. That's the guy from Green Acres.
Yeah.
Norman Fell.
Alive. That's the guy from Three's Company.
Three's Company?
Yeah. Mr. Roper.
Alive.
I think he died last year.
Well, just say dead then.
Dead.
Jesus, don't drag it out.
He's alive.
He's alive, yeah. Jackie's the worst at this game.
Jackie Cooper.
Jackie Cooper's dead.
Jackie Cooper
The
is
child actor.
alive.
Dead.
Alive.
He's alive.
Oh, you said Jackie Coogan, I thought.
No, stop it. I knew you were saying that, but that's why I said Jackie Cooper twice.
Find a way to cheat.
Don Amici.
Alive.
Dead.
Long dead.
Dead.
Well, that's right. He died. He's from Trading Places. Yeah, he's dead. All right. Yeah, you guys are right.
Shirley Booth.
Dead.
Dead.
That I know for sure. Hazel. TV's Hazel, right?
Yep.
She dead?
She's dead.
Announce it. Yeah, she's dead.
Howard, if I announce it too quick, he
He's like
yells
this.
at me. I go, yeah.
What's with your voice, man? Clear your
Nothing is
throat.
with my
Do
voice.
you hear how his voice is like foggy?
Yeah.
Nothing foggy about you is understanding.
Yeah, no, come on, man.
Arthur
And you're
C.
talking in a monotone. It's
Arthur
annoying.
C. Clarke. Do you know who Arthur C. Clarke is?
No. Who is that?
It doesn't matter.
Who is Arthur C. Clarke, Rob?
I don't know.
He's a science fiction writer.
Oh, please.
I think he's dead, though.
He's alive. Don McLean.
Bye-bye, Miss American Pie?
Right.
Alive.
Alive.
He is alive.
Thank you. He usually goes like this. Okay. Yeah.
Well, this one, Irma Bombeck.
Dead.
Irma Bombeck is dead.
Dead.
Okay, the last one we have on our list is Billy Carter.
Billy Carter is dead?
Yeah, of course.
He died?
Yeah, he had penis cancer or something.
No, he had
pancreatic cancer.
Oh,
That's right.
I knew it was with a P.
Wow.
What do you have? Pancreatic cancer,
Yeah.
right?
I'll get some more tomorrow.
All right.
Wow. I forgot he was dead.
Baba Booey.
Baba Booey. It's the most annoying game show. He goes like this. Billy Carter. No, you said the phlegm in his throat. Billy Carter. Go ahead, Billy Carter.
Dead.
A reporter asked me
Irma
flat out
Bombeck. And I go, wait a second. What about Billy Carter? You right.
You know, a reporter asked me straight out yesterday if you were an a-hole.
Yeah.
And you
I said no. He said he was trying to ask me whether the a-hole on the air is the same guy off the air.
You tell me.
And I said no. I said if he goes, do you really think that Howard? When Howard, he goes, I listen to some of the raps that he does on you, and they're so venomous.
Right.
And do you really think that Howard hates you when you get off the air? And I said, I got to think that he doesn't, or he would have fired me by now. It's the only thing I have to go on.
No, I like it, the job you do. It's just sometimes you're so annoying.
Well, everything annoys you sooner or later.
Right.
You were annoyed by the door yesterday.
Right. Well, I can't,
That's the big thing going around here, Howard. Everybody thinks you've really lost your mind now.
Why?
Because you asked to have a door removed.
No, listen to this. Robin, you'll understand this. Robin. You'll understand.
We're getting to classic time.
Because when people exhibit stupidity, I have to point it out.
Okay.
I don't say you have to listen. I just point it out. Now tell me, this doesn't make no sense. You know where my office is?
Yeah.
You know how you come through the hall?
Uh-huh.
You know there's a door?
Right.
You know what I'm talking about, the door?
Yeah, that door that connects those two sections.
Every day my hands are full of stuff. I've got briefcases. I've got stuff, notes for the show. I have to put everything. I can't get through this door. It's a big, heavy door. It's impossible to get through. So I'm looking at the door, and I said, wait a second. This door serves no purpose. Yeah. There's no reason for it here. We could walk through the hall effortlessly. Like Jackie in the morning has coffee and orange juice in his hand. Do you know what door I'm talking about?
I think so.
Well,
yeah, right near the men's room.
Right near the men's room.
Yeah.
And it separates nothing. There's no reason for the door.
And you can't push your way through it. It has to be unlatched.
Right. You can't
I know.
even...
If you try and do it with your ass, you drop
Because I don't think that this is crazy. I'm just trying to improve the situation around here. So I said to Kathy or someone, can you find out for me why this door is here? She goes, it's a fire door. Mm-hmm. It's a fire door. I said, well, if it's a fire door, I guess if it's up to code, then you can't change it. She gets back to me. She goes, it turns out it's not a fire door. It's a door to regulate the air conditioning. See, we have two different zones, and that door separates one zone from the other. I said, let me tell you something, sweetie. My house
You
has...
have zones.
I have 8 different zones in my house.
And no doors.
No doors. It doesn't make a difference. The door doesn't regulate the air conditioning. You set your air conditioning. This door makes no sense. Remove the door. Now, then I said to Gary, can you tell Tom to remove the door? And I said, wait, scratch that. Because as soon as you tell Tom to remove a door, he will become befuddled and simple-minded and go, no, this door was put here for a reason.
Goes into committee.
Yeah, it goes into committee. I just said, you know what, forget it. Because I can't deal with the committee around here. It's stupidity. It's a stupid committee gets involved.
See, by the time it got to
and everyone gets into a debate. They go, they ask the engineer, they ask, and people who don't know anything. The door has no purpose. I checked it out. It's absolutely zero purpose. But if I ask Tom to remove the door, hey Tom, why don't you come in here? I got a question for you.
By the time it got to
Watch the answer. It'll be like this. That door was put in, and you can't tell everyone what to do.
Remove the door.
And like, why are you guys saying I'm crazy for that?
I don't think
by the time it got to me yesterday, this is the way I heard it. See, I didn't hear any of this.
Yeah.
Tom came to me and said, is this a practical joke? And I said, what's that? Howard wants to know why that door is there. Can it be removed?
Right.
That's all I heard. So it did sound
It's not a practical joke. I'm just trying to make sense of it.
It did sound sort of crazy. But
why are you saying that's a practical joke?
I don't remember saying I don't remember saying it's a practical joke. That door has a purpose.
What is the purpose?
It cannot be removed.
It can't? Did you check into it?
It is there for the air conditioning. This is a separate area for air conditioning.
Understood. But being serious.
Good.
Understood that's a separate area for air conditioning. In your house, how many zones do you have in your house?
I have window air conditioning.
Oh, you don't have air conditioning?
I have air conditioning.
Oh, you have the little units in your house?
Yes.
God, are you cheap? You don't have central air in your house.
He has separate zones. He puts them in each window.
Wow, you are unbelievable.
My wife does not want
Jackie,
it.
you must be... Do you have central air?
I would have it, but my wife does not want it.
It's not built into the house, the ducts and stuff.
Oh, it's called paying a guy to put them in.
That's what you do. That's
in fact,
how you make
I had a new
central air.
heater put in like 2 years ago. I said, let's do...
You know, when I went house shopping, I was always amazed by how cheap people are. Like, some people can't afford central air. Tom makes a good living, way too good. I know what the guy earns. He could easily pay a guy a couple of bucks to put in central air. And when you go shopping for these houses, people want top dollar. They do nothing to the house. You see broken down air conditioning units at the house, and they go, we want $300,000 for the house. And you're like, douchebag, I got to put $300,000 into this house. Well, anyway, first of all, let me explain something to you about air conditioning. Yeah. The air conditioning in this building doesn't work anyway.
Yes, it does.
The rooms are freezing cold when we come in the morning.
Wait a minute, I thought it was too
No,
hot.
because I had to block off the ducts with a piece of cardboard. That's real professional. Now, listen to me. Listen to me. I know you're a genius. Listen to me.
No,
Can you remove the door? It will make no difference in the air conditioning, I promise you. If it does, we'll put the door back on.
Well, no, I will find out.
Thank you. You don't even know if it is. You see, it always becomes like Howard wants this, therefore it's bad.
And at the very least, that latch can come off there, so it's just a push door.
Can we make it
It could be a light push door.
I think that's not a bad idea.
Thank you, because I can't get into this building. I'm busy with doors that are useless.
And that is a heavy door.
Oh, my God. I'm busy. I got tons of bags. I can't get in. I'm banging on the door to get in. Fix it, Tom, please. And don't take all year about it. Get to work. You got nothing else to do.
You got it, babe.
Thank you. You see, everyone gets hostile, but it's a great suggestion. You know, some companies have a suggestion box.
You have to admit, you are getting quirkier.
Why? Why is that quirky?
You are getting quirky.
This is not a quirky one.
Give me an example of how I'm quirky. Seriously. This is not quirky.
No, this is a real...
It's practical.
This is an unnecessary thing.
Why am I getting quirky? Tell me. What have I done differently? I come into work, I do the show, and I leave. What's quirky about that? No, seriously, I know I'm getting a reputation because everyone's expecting me to change.
I did ask for some other things.
No, you've already changed.
What did you ask?
I asked that it was too cold in your personal bathroom and you needed better
hold
lighting.
on a second. Robin, let me explain that.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah, you really have lost it, but this door isn't an example.
No, okay, let me give you my second example. I walk into this bathroom. They built me a bathroom, all right? Which is really nice. I love the idea that the bathrooms are. I don't have to deal with the riffraff.
So, by the way, I love the new guest position.
Thank you. All right. Do you like it?
Yeah, much better.
Yeah, well, okay. Everyone fought me on it. Was I right?
I think he's making a joke.
Tom was making a joke because we paid a lot of money to have this console cut by 1/4 of an inch so that it worked the other way.
Tom, let me explain something to you.
No problem.
I had to move the studio around. It didn't look right on television.
It ultimately made fine sense.
I know everyone fought me on that, but I was right. It makes the show look better, and I'm right. I'm just right. I'm right about everything almost. Almost. Now listen to me. The bathroom in there. So I walk in.
Yeah.
It's like an iceberg in there. Honest to God. And yesterday I was going to take a shave in there. As I never really used the sink before except to wash my hands. I'm trying to look in the mirror. I can't see a thing. The whole room is dark.
Oh.
So I said, can they hang a light over the sink so it can be useful? You cannot see anything. It is pitch black over the sink. I shaved. I cut my whole face up. I couldn't see anything. So I said to Gary, ask them for an addition. Just hang a light. They hang the light right off the ceiling. It's those wedges that hang off the ceiling.
Sure.
And I said, it is like an iceberg in there. It's freezing. They have a huge vent with cold air. Again, we have a problem. I asked Tom about this. I said,
no, you didn't ask Tom about it.
I said, when we were moving the building,
We got a problem.
when we were moving to this building,
Yeah.
I told you the only problem I have is air conditioning. You came to me and said, what temperature do you like? Remember that? I said, Tom, who asked what temperature you like? I don't know the temperature I like. If it's hot outside, I like it cool. If it's cool outside, I like it hot. I said to you, what temperature do you like? You went, I don't know. I mean, no one has a favorite temperature. It depends on the elements outside, what the lights are doing in here. You regulate the temperature.
Absolutely.
Right. We will have proper heating and air conditioning. We come to this building, what do we have? No heat, just air conditioning. I asked this guy the other day, I'm freezing. He goes, well, all we have is air conditioning. I go, what do you mean? He goes, well, I can regulate the amount of air conditioning, but we have no heat.
We just rely on somebody, just the world for heat?
And I said, well, we'll cut off the vent. You can't cut off the vent. I said, Tom was supposed to look into this. I'm getting quirkier?
You're just talking about the studio. We don't have any heat in our offices.
I know.
We do the first 2 hours of the show in our jackets.
Let me tell you something. Jackets, I come in the morning, I have to wear a winter coat. True or false? You see me back there.
Absolutely.
It's freezing.
Why do we keep going to places with no heat?
Because we built this place from scratch.
You have 2 space heaters in your office, and it barely warms it up by the time you get here.
Yeah, I have space heaters all over my office.
You know what's funny?
Not one, two.
In the last place, you have space heaters.
See, we're getting distracted.
We're going to a new building. It's going to get better.
The premise was that I am quirky. I want to know what's quirky about anything I just said. As far as I know, that's all I brought up. What, a light over the sink is quirky? I can't see.
Well,
go in there.
I'm not saying that your requests there are quirky.
Thank you.
But you have...
No need to bring up other things. Tom made the statement. You did not. Tom made the statement that I'm quirky. Give me an example.
Okay. We've been in the studio for 3 months now.
Thank you.
And where does the draft all of a sudden come from?
Okay. Can I explain that one?
Sure.
All right. So I've been in the studio. I've been freezing every morning. I freeze in here. And I couldn't isolate why I was so cold. I was trying to figure. I said. Then I found out the other day. For the first time, I got to the bottom of it. I always assumed we had a thermostat, like any normal building. Scott finally said to me, "I don't have a thermostat. It's just the air conditioning regulated." I started flipping out. The reason I figured out why I was so drafty and cold. You see these metal things they hung up? What are these called, Robin?
Those. What are they called?
The tinsel line.
Tinsel.
Yeah.
I started to see that the tinsel is blowing a lot. I said, wait a second. Where are the vents located? It feels like a wind tunnel in here. I'm shivering. I feel drafts of wind. I started to notice that the wind is all coming from above my head. So this wind is blowing on my head during the whole show. As I get off the air, I always have a headache. So that is why I noticed. Why is that quirky? Yeah. I'm starting to explore this. I mean, does that sound reasonable?
Yeah.
That doesn't sound reasonable to you?
Absolutely.
No, why are you saying that's quirky?
Not reasonable.
I was there yesterday when Kathy asked him about the door.
Yeah.
And the face that he made, it was like,
come on. Why is that nuts? I'm trying to improve the facility.
I'll give you another weird example.
I'm not asking you to spend any money.
A weird example of me or a weird example of him?
No, just a weird example of what people think is quirky about you.
Okay, go ahead. So far, has any of that been quirky?
No.
All right, thank you.
These requests are not unreasonable.
Right.
I mean, you want to see. You gave him a bathroom, give him a light.
Yeah, right. All right, and he didn't know, and he'll fix it. That's all.
All right, so
no big deal.
Quirky.
And it's not a big expense.
I don't.
And there should be some heat in there. Man's got to take off his clothes.
Yeah, I tell you, that's all. I mean, I'm just trying to. Let me tell you something. My mother always said something to me.
Today, by the way, because the ceiling tile that was out was now been replaced, and I don't know if that was the source of the cold or if it is the
where
in here
in the bathroom.
I haven't been in there yet.
Okay,
I'm trying to avoid it. I don't like going to the bathroom. I hate being human. I mean, I found icicles on my crotch. That's how cold it was in there.
Howard,
yeah.
This is an example of. I don't think this is quirky, but how an outsider could see this as quirky.
Yeah, give me the example.
Entertainment Weekly reporter came back yesterday to talk to me for a little while.
Thank you.
Says, I was sitting in the studio the other day. I noticed a Poland Spring water cooler with a little Post-it on it that says Howard only.
Right.
Why is that?
Now that's weird.
But I didn't ask for that. Who hung that sign?
Well, that's Kathy's handwriting.
No, if somebody hung that up, I didn't ask for that. That's not my quirkiness.
Do you want anybody else using that water cooler?
I don't care if somebody uses it.
You don't mind?
No, not at all.
But you don't use it at all.
I don't use it.
Right. I don't even think
why
he uses it.
Why don't you use it?
A very simple reason. What temperature do I like my water?
He likes it warm.
I like it room temperature. That's it. It's a refrigerated water. It freezes me out. I'm always cold.
Do you know they make?
Why is that quirky? There's hot and cold on it.
No, there's boiling hot water, but it isn't boiling hot. It's lukewarm. And the cold water is too cold for me, so I drink it out of the bottle room temperature.
Howard, what is this quirky reputation?
But why does it say Howard only?
I don't know. Don't ask me. No, that was not my request. It was probably the request of someone who didn't want everybody from the station coming in using it. They'd have to get it replaced every week, and Tom would go, "Hey, you're spending a fortune on water." So it was probably Kathy's consideration.
You know, I have one of those at home if you want.
Yeah.
It gives you cold water and room temperature water.
Yeah,
childproof. Would you like that?
Look, I don't want a childproof. I don't care. That would be fine.
You realize all you have to do is unplug it. And
he's not drinking out of that water cooler.
I'll drink out of that. I don't have any problem with that. I was drinking out of it for a while, but it was too cold. You guys are making me up that I'm quirky.
You are.
So far, you haven't brought up one quirky thing.
Well, the whole skim milk thing.
Warm your glass now.
First of all, because Gorilla's going to have to bring you water in a cup, and you're going to say, "Where did that water come from?"
Right.
I'd rather have that water in a bottle.
All right, that's true. I would prefer to have my bottled water.
Now, but not heated.
Is that weird?
No, bottled water, fine. But hot water that comes from the
microwave,
but not hot water that's made hot through a microwave.
All right, can I tell you there are different properties to do you ever taste microwave water? You don't drink a lot of water. I do.
I drink a lot of water. Yeah.
Do you ever drink hot water? I drink a lot of hot water. Microwave water has a very metallic taste. And Robin knows this. You weren't studying that Ayurvedic stuff.
It does different things to water. Boiling water does one thing to the water molecules. Microwaving it does another thing to the molecules.
Do you think I'm quirky?
Can you taste the difference?
I don't have a problem with it.
Do it for me. I'll tell you the difference. Give me microwave water and give me boiled water from a cup. I will tell the difference every time. Just like Robin didn't believe I could do it with Poland Spring. Didn't I tell you Poland Spring from Evian and stuff like that? Yeah, okay, so there you go.
Do you want me to set that up?
So where's the quirky? Where's the quirky?
Oh, Howard.
Give me an example.
No difference.
Give me an example. Go ahead, Robin.
Why do you not like to shake people's hands?
Okay, I do not. Let me tell you something. There was an article in the New York Times recently.
If you didn't read the article,
you read the Times.
You were like this before the recent New York Times.
I'm telling you what, it backs up my quirkiness.
No,
if you call this quirky.
It backs up your quirkiness.
Excuse me. 60% of men.
Make you a bad guy, by the way.
I'm not saying I am the most normal. 60%. So far, you haven't.
Most normal of who?
So far, you haven't given me anything.
A major
quirky.
part of your quirkiness is not thinking that you're quirky.
Right.
Look,
all right. Well, Jackie, no offense, man. The one thing you don't know. Let me say something. The one thing you don't know about yourself. Everybody who talks about you talks about what a sad sack you are and what a jealous person you are and all kinds behind your back. I don't bring it up to you. Okay?
I know that.
Okay. By the way, good. I know you don't see it either.
I love life.
Yeah, Mr. Bitter.
The eating routines.
Can I address one at a time?
Have everything exactly when you want it.
Right.
You know, like no ability to wait for a second. You know, the whining and the crying that goes on.
Wrong.
When you
are
very impatient.
A cup of soup or a glass of water.
Let me tell you something.
Whenever you want it.
Right. Here is my thing.
That's what makes you quirky.
Here is my thing. Number one, addressing the hand shaking. I read an article that backs me up. 60% of men, they did a study. A guy sat in a toilet. He sat in a stall. And he watched men after they went to the bathroom, urinating in number two as well. 60% of those people did not wash their hands. Now, also doctors will tell you, how does a person get a cold? If a person who has a cold rubs their nose or touches their eyes or whatever it is and shakes your hand, germs are transmitted 99% of the time with cold through handshaking. I am a person who is a celebrity. People like to shake my hands. All day long I get wet hands. I mean, I don't shake the normal amount of hands.
Without shaking all these hands, you still get cold.
I was going to ask you.
I get very few colds.
Legitimate question.
Yes.
Since you've made the determination that you'd rather shake less hands,
I don't
do you feel you're more healthy?
Yes. No, not at all. I don't want. I've been healthy in general from eating better.
Yes, but
I
you
don't
still
want,
get colds. How are you getting these colds?
No,
They're
listen,
only transmitted by hand.
I live in a house with 3 children who have colds. They sneeze all the time. I touch them as well.
So even though you read this report,
source and recycle cold.
I get about 1 cold a year or maybe 2.
But the whole point is, you're saying that you're not shaking
everybody's
hands.
I didn't get a cold.
Oh, yes, you did.
I did not have a cold
You did, too.
this year.
Oh,
Howard,
my.
Where was my cold?
I remember a few weeks ago.
You're saying you're not shaking hands to not get a cold.
Right.
And then in the other sense,
I'm not shaking a hand because I don't want excrement on my hands. 60% of the people have excrement on their hands. I don't want...
60%.
I don't want to touch people. I really am not interested.
Yeah, so don't
that's
say it's
quirky.
about
That's not quirky.
So, Howard, this means you can't touch doorknobs either.
No, I do. I don't carry it to that extent, but I would prefer not to. I shake a guy's hand the other day. It's dripping wet. Dripping wet. I mean, the guy
and
had
nothing happened to you.
No, not that anything happened. It was a disturbing feeling to me. I don't want to touch people's wet hands. I really want to be left alone.
That's not quirky.
And you had a flu shot, my dear.
That doesn't matter.
That's quirky to me.
You think that's weird. You think it's weird that we get flu shots to take antibiotics.
No, I don't think it's weird to take antibiotics. Let me tell you, I've taken antibiotics. I believe that this country overuses antibiotics. Soon as people get a cold, they don't even go to a doctor anymore.
And colds aren't...
Right. 99% of the colds are what is it? It's viral.
Virus.
Right. It's not bacterial. They take these antibiotics. You know what happens? There are stronger strains of the virus now that the bacteria gets healthier because they can fight these antibiotics.
That's right. They develop a resistance, and then you have to have new antibiotics.
And I found when Robin knew me, I used to get sick a lot. And I would be on antibiotics all the time. And eventually, even the antibiotics wouldn't work. So I got weaker and weaker instead of stronger. Now, if you think that's quirky to take your health into your own hands and not be a slave to antibiotics, which I was on every week,
I think
is
that's
not quirky.
Nobody's ever said that was quirky.
Now you brought up another issue. Food, having to have food when you want it. Here is my situation.
I didn't say it's not about having it when you want it. It's the whining.
I don't whine.
Oh, ho, ho, ho.
I don't. I expect...
Excuse me.
Let me say something.
Anybody here...
John, go ahead.
Say they've never heard Howard whine?
No, let me tell you something.
Howard, every meeting that I come in to have with you during a break, you don't listen to me, and you whine because your food's
Here's what happens, Robin. Let me explain.
But Howard, it takes over your whole thing. You can't
allow me to explain.
That's
Fine.
right.
You're absolutely right. Now let me explain.
There's no explanation.
How long? Yes, there is.
No, there isn't.
How long has Gorilla been with me? I'll give you a perfect
5 years.
Okay. 18 years, 5 years, whatever it is. Okay. Here's what happens. I explained this to him 100 times. I said, look, I can't talk. I can't eat while I'm on the air. It's very disturbing to people. I have these breaks, these commercial breaks. I would like to eat during the commercial break. And sometimes I get very hungry, and I find my energy level drops during the show. I can't run out to the store and get my own food. I'm clearly on the air. I got a job to do. I need you to get the food for me. And what I need you to do is just get it, give it to me during a break so I can eat.
That's not what I'm complaining about.
Hold it. Not done yet. Every day we go through the same ritual.
Yes.
So I'll say, Steve will come in and goes, do you want a turkey sandwich? I go, okay, give me a turkey sandwich. Goes to get a turkey sandwich. Break comes up. Now he's gone in a half hour. I know he's got the turkey sandwich. Break comes up. We're on the radio. His commercial's playing. Gary will come up. Woof, woof. Now I'm sitting here starving, right? He goes, Robert Shapiro wants to come on the show, Now I'm sitting here, I'm going, my clock is ticking away. When we get back on the air, we're going to probably talk for another half hour, much to Tom's dismay. And I'm not going to get to eat. I'm not going to be thinking about food. I get hungry, okay? I'm hungry. I go, Gary, Gorilla's got my sandwich out there. Could you ask him to please bring in my sandwich? Because I don't listen to the radio. He knows I'm waiting for it. He gets tied up with something else. Gary goes, you get totally sidetracked. How can I do my job?
I got to do Gorilla's
How can I do my job? So is it my fault or is it Gorilla's fault?
No, what happens is you'll say to me, this is how it goes. Sometimes it goes like that.
Yeah.
But a lot of times it goes like, do you know where my sandwich is? And I go, no, I don't. Let me just ask you this question.
No, because that's the wrong answer.
Right.
Let me tell you why it's the wrong answer. I only have 5 minutes to eat that sandwich. That's why I'm exploding and farting on it.
Because I'm asking for 20 more seconds.
No, Gary, listen carefully. Your 20 more seconds means my clock is ticking away. Robin understands it. I know it.
You could be eating while you're listening.
I have a quirky Howard story.
I could be eating while you're talking. I mean, what's the drill? I got 5 minutes. You're back there chomping on every goddamn thing while I'm working.
Don't yell at me first.
Everybody's having an eating party.
Hold on.
I got to get some food. I go to do a video shoot. No. I go to do a video shoot with the Porno for Pyros. I'm out there. I'm working maybe a 16-hour day, and I notice I can't get anything to eat. There's no assistant, nothing. I don't even know where to go. I'm in California. I'm on a set working. I said to a person, can I get something hot to eat, like everyone else gets? Because everyone more saunters around. I would just like something to eat. Then you're difficult.
No, there's nothing wrong with that.
I get hungry and cranky. I'm sorry. I'm 6'5". I got to eat something.
Howard, let me just say one thing. When I come in here, those 20 seconds, you act like those 20 seconds...
Gary, listen carefully.
I hear everything.
Listen carefully.
I hear everything. But
those 20 seconds
you
are
act
20...
like they get they're for you. They're for your benefit, not for my benefit. They're so you know what's going on next for the show.
Listen to me.
I don't get anything out of
Gary,
it. You get something out of it.
Wrong. I can't concentrate.
I'm not even talking about what Gary's talking about. Right. I'm simply talking about the way you handle it.
No. I cannot get people who understand simple systems.
How many more do you have to go through?
Gary, listen to me. Listen to me, because I don't fire anyone. If I'm quirky, it's that I'm too nice a goddamn guy. That's my problem.
That's wacky.
I'd ask Tom. Tom told me to fire all of you. Now listen to me. Let me say something.
After you said you should fire Tom.
That's when it's cheaper to get new people.
That's right. That's right. And he's right. Because believe me, I just feel bad for you. When I'm sitting there and you're talking, it's the 5 minutes that I get that I could be eating. And the problem is, while you're talking, you could have run out and gotten Gorilla to get my food.
But sometimes he's not right around, or I'll say, what I'll do is I'll
Gary, I'll explain it again.
No, listen
simply.
to me.
I
Listen,
can't think when I'm hungry.
I'll say to you, Gorilla's on his way with it.
You're repulsive.
Gorilla's on his way with it. And then you don't
know what the observation is. How the observation I have is
Go ahead, please.
Is that 15 years
far,
ago,
this is stupidity.
when you were starting out in radio,
yes.
You know, in the old days,
yes.
You would never have been complaining about these kind of things.
Yes, I did. Ask Robin. She was with me.
You were happy to have a mic.
You weren't like this.
Let me tell you something.
You were not like this.
Let me tell you something.
About things.
Wrong. Let me tell you what's happened in my career.
Okay.
People say to me, hey, Howard, how did you put out an album, a movie, and do a radio show at the same time? I'll tell you what's happened in my career. I've become very, very busy. Now, I could have made the decision like most performers who become fat cats. They can sit back and not do anything. You come in, you do your radio show, you leave. Also, on top of that, when you're working a 16, 17-hour day, and you have the kind of job where you have to physically be on a microphone, you need people to assist you. That's why all you guys are here. There's really no other reason for you to be here.
But I'm just saying, you wouldn't complain about a door in the building.
Of course I would. If I couldn't get through a door, of course I would.
You would have never done it at WRNW.
Let me tell you something. At WCCC, I used to come in. They had it. Remember the glass door?
Well, I wasn't at WCCC.
Oh, I mean, not WCCC. I'm talking about DC 101. They had a glass door onto the street. I get in there one day, and you had a card. You had to put in a card. Now, we were starting to get famous, and I get this card, and I'm sitting, and the card wouldn't work. It's an electronic card.
But that's
Meanwhile,
another thing.
excuse me, the card wouldn't work half the time. I don't know if you remember. We come up from the garage. One day, a complete maniac comes up, grabs me from behind, and he pushes me into the door. It's a security risk. But would I complain about that?
John's talking about two different things. You're talking about a security risk versus you being uncomfortable for having to open a door.
No.
You wouldn't have
Gary, bull. If you walk through a door, you wouldn't say this to your boss, hey, this door serves no purpose?
Not when you were I mean, listen, you know, I saw a movie, and you're very humble.
I don't agree with them on that one.
I'm not humble now? You ask Tom when I'm in a meeting with him if I'm not cooperative. Be honest.
The best.
What? Am I cooperative?
Cooperative with everyone.
Have I changed from that guy at RNW? Yeah, okay, maybe I'm a little more confident, but I certainly am a gentleman.
I will tell you this. Yesterday, I was talking to John about something, and he was coming up with an excuse about how busy he was and how he couldn't get to work on time.
Yeah.
I said there was no harder working guy in all of the show business that I'm aware of than you.
That's right.
You're never late.
But then, Tom,
always.
But then hold on.
That's right. And let me tell you something.
Tom, about you then how come when Howard requests things like getting things fixed, you never do it then?
No. That's wrong. He does a lot of things.
Okay, then let me just say one more quirky thing about you.
All right, quirky.
This is a real
quirky.
Robin, here's a good one. Here's a good one.
No.
Here's a good one.
Here's a good one,
Hold
Howard.
it.
Let me hear this quirky thing.
I got a good one, Robin.
What is it?
In the old...
All I have to say is skim milk.
Go ahead, say it.
He's got to have his own carton.
Okay, can I explain why? Can I explain that? No. Okay, let me explain it to you.
I'm going to leave, Howard. I'm going to leave.
Don't leave.
I got to leave.
If you leave, I'll kick your ass.
I got to go do something. I just want to say, there is no argument you can't win.
No.
He's not winning this one. He knows he's quirky.
I'm explaining to my audience. Skim milk real quick. Let me address skim milk.
When total strangers are complaining to me about how weird you are.
Who's the stranger? Name him.
I'm not going to name
What'd they say?
Troy. Then you could know.
What'd they say? Who said it?
I'm not going to tell you.
What did they say?
Because
what did they say?
Then you'll see these people and you'll be very upset.
Don't tell me the names. What did they say?
They say, well, you know, it's hard to work with Howard.
Who says that? You're lying. That's a lie. How dare you lie about me?
Excuse me, do you
Have you ever said that? You work with me all the time.
He has not said that.
All right.
I'm simply telling you what has been said.
Why did they? Why am I hard to work with?
It's difficult. He's a really nice guy, but you have to understand because he does work hard. But some days he wants to do it. Other days he doesn't want to do it.
Do what?
I'm not going to tell you because then you know exactly who I'm talking about.
Listen, you tell that E-crew to shut their trap. Scott DePace. Let me tell you something about Scott DePace. Everybody's in trouble. I know who says whatever. Scott DePace is a loudmouth. I'm going to tell you something. I have demanded lighting for our show because the show is important to me, the E! Show.
You know what? That you start yelling out a different name every time I tell the story means that you're doing this everywhere.
I didn't yell out different. I said Scott DePace.
No. The last time I told you the story, you yelled out another name. And then still, let me tell you something.
This is what they all say about you.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something.
I'm going to get you later.
Let me tell you something, young man. Let me tell you something. Yes. You still haven't named the person I'm talking about.
Who cares about the person you're talking about? Name names if you want to talk to me.
Quirky story.
Skim Milk. Let me just address Skim Milk real quickly. Okay. Okay. I used to say to Gorilla, can you get me a small container of skim milk? Because I take a cup, I'm on a diet, so I measure out a cup of skim milk. So the cup of skim milk is one of those little cartons like you used to get in school. So now he says he can't find the little cartons. He brings me a big container of milk. Okay. So I have a refrigerator back there. The refrigerator is not from the great refrigerators. Everything in there is warm.
What's a great refrigerator?
The next, in other words,
we should get you a good.
One second. I'm going to tell you something. I like refrigerated milk. I like fresh milk on my cereal.
Farmland dairies.
Right. Farmland dairies is fine. I love that. All right. And the thing is, you should see what goes on with this milk. There are people after I leave who use this milk. They leave it out for 2 and 3 hours at a time. I come back in, I find it on the radiator. Nobody. Do you use it and you leave it out? No, I've seen you do it.
Not from your office.
I'm not going to use Stevie milk that you leave out all day. Kiss me a tuchus. I'd see what's going on around here.
All right, let me tell you one.
All right, go ahead.
Don't talk it.
If you just let Howard talk, you'll think it's... I used to let you in the old building.
Right.
Rob, this is really funny. So the old building, there would be trucks who would deliver food.
Right.
So when I would let Howard in, he goes, look at this, there was never used to be trucks. Now that I come in this way, all the trucks are delivering food this way. They don't want to see me.
That's not what I said.
You say everyone's want to buy it.
That's a lie.
I used to agree with you because I was scared. I'd be like, yeah.
I say this. I said, this is what I used to say about the trucks. We were on an empty street. Am I correct?
There's a deli next to it.
Yeah, I know. It's a deli. So every morning, the same guys would deliver. Every day, it was a dairy guy and it was a bread guy. So we had a little driveway to get into the building. So every day we get out of the car and we say to the guy, look, you have to block this little driveway. You got a whole empty street. Can you give us a break? We want to pull in. Every day the same guys would pull up in front of the thing and block our way in.
I have to admit that.
Because is that true or false? Hold it. So every day I'd say, listen, there's only one way to rationalize it. They want me to get out of my car and talk to them every goddamn morning and go through it. Because only an idiot would sit and they'd go, hey, Howard, you want some milk? You want some bread? Howard, what do you do? Howard.
They didn't know
So I said, yeah, oh, please. Gorilla was out there asking.
I did it for 5 years, and the amount of trucks did increase. Like, sometimes there was nothing there, but then when they caught on, there were a lot more trucks.
I knew what was going on. It was a personal appearance. Thank you.
Robin, they were delivering food.
Go ahead.
That's another funny thing, too.
Delivering food in the same driveway. They had a whole empty street. I asked the guy nicely, could you move your truck so we could get in? Hey, I'll take my time about it.
Howard, I swear to you, it's even when they weren't in front of the drive,
here's Homo Ralph. He probably has some quirks in mind. He does good.
I was going to let him through, but I didn't want to
Ralph, go ahead.
Of not liking him.
I just don't think you're that weird.
Thank you.
Look what Howard, this is from a guy who smells your parts.
Here's the best thing that Ralph said about you. I guess we're all screening Ralph. And here's the best thing he said about you. This goes back to our argument.
Right.
He's like, if I didn't get my food, I'd be pissed off too.
Thank you. What is Gorilla here for?
No, listen to me. We do a lot of shoots, and I never hear you screaming about your food, except like that one time at that porno shoot. Nobody would bring you food. You're asking for food like...
Porno for pyros, he means. I got to tell you something. I just said to them, please, I haven't eaten for a couple hours.
I simply know.
I just think I was being ignored, and I said to the guy, help me.
You have become more and more difficult.
Do you think it's working?
Every need has to be satisfied.
Oh, look at this.
Before you even feel it, and
so
that's how you got
she's saying that.
Yeah, I know.
That's how you got.
Do you think it's
the one who used to yell at interns for not getting her coffee?
Howard,
did you make interns cry for not getting you coffee?
I don't do it now. I've gotten better. You've gotten worse.
Howard, do you think it's quirky?
You're not better. Believe me. Trust me.
The guys up there were asking me. Do you think it's quirky?
You better keep quiet, or I'll bring up some things you don't want on the air.
You're talking past history with me. We're talking present day with you.
I don't even know what you're up to.
We're talking
How's your
present
assistants?
day with you. They're fine. You want to call my assistant?
They all leave crying. All leave crying.
You are talking
all leave
past
crying.
history with
all
me.
leave crying.
Past history, present
leave
day.
Crying.
Past history,
Never
present
made an assistant cry.
Past history, present day.
Right.
Oh, you have to.
Name one.
Oh, they don't cry because they're having nervous breakdowns in other ways.
Yeah, okay, good. All right, go ahead.
Do you think it's quirky that this is what someone outside asked me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Do you think it's quirky that you've worked in this building since November, that you have no idea the address, you have no idea how to get here, and if you were left to your own devices, you couldn't get in?
I've never had a sense of direction. My wife, even in Detroit, had to tell me how to get out of the driveway.
Wait, but when you worked at DC 101, did you know where you went to?
Yes. Now,
and he could only get there one way.
But why wouldn't you do that here?
Because we are in a new building. I have a driver who gets me there, and I have no need to know where the building is. I've never had to get here on my own. If I did, I would ask the address and probably know it.
No, you won't.
Why is that quirky?
This is someone outside
you
asking.
Take someone with you.
But maybe I would.
You have now gotten to the point where you cannot go anywhere by yourself.
That's true, because I don't have a sense of direction.
Quirky.
No.
But that's useless. That's useless information.
Excuse me, Ralph.
Right.
Shut up.
Why do I need to do that? Why do I need to know the address of the building?
He's not driving. Ronnie needs to know the address.
Exactly.
There are days that we have been on the street and Howard's been across from the building. Where are we?
Who would have thought Ralph would stick up for Howard?
Hey, Ralph's my boy. Ralph's my man.
Don't give me that kiss ass rap, because it's true.
Yeah, John.
I mean, in your position, you could be a terror. I mean, you could be
John. John, you're a terror, and you're not even in a position.
I'm not saying I'm not nuts too. I am nuts. I'm quirky.
I don't believe I'm quirky. I think I have an explanation for my behavior.
There's no reason, so you have an explanation for your quirkiness.
That's our quirky.
Yes, it is.
So far, you haven't brought up one logical thing.
There's one other funny thing you do.
20 people. See, Howard, you have selective memory with these things.
Quirky is not.
There's one other funny thing you do.
Deal with you, you'd quit.
There's one other.
Let me tell you something. I had to deal with you, and I didn't quit. It's a miracle.
Because you're a very brave man.
Yeah, that's right.
Here's another funny thing that you do.
What did you say?
Can we do commercial?
Oh, Tom, get out of here. Commercials. You're not into the art of this. You're so into yourself. There's quirky.
Here's another funny thing that you do.
Yeah.
This is
the last thing, because we do have to take a break. Go ahead.
Talk about.
Thank you.
You want something, right?
Go ahead.
Not in here, but say you're leaving the show and you want something. Say it's a videotape that's supposed to be here, right?
Right.
You say to me, Gary, I need that videotape. So I start tear-assing down the hall.
Good.
What ends up happening is everyone you run into along the way, you ask the same question. Now you've taken the entire office has come to a standstill, and everybody's tripping all over each other, and in some ways, it actually slows down the process.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
You'll go, I need that tape, and then next thing you know, Kathy will look for that tape, and then everyone will be running all over the place. And you can't.
Now, why do you think when I ask
you to do
something?
that?
Yeah. One second. Let me answer.
If you
why do you
think? Why wouldn't you trust them to do it?
Because you very rarely get it done. That is the problem I have.
You need 9 people around there to get one thing done.
Thank you.
Oh, drop dead.
If Howard could turn to one person and get it done, that's what he would do.
Just don't start cursing, Ralph, okay?
He didn't curse.
I just think it's funny that's Ralph's impression of our office.
No, but let's be honest, Gary.
I know it's hard. Listen,
I can't even get a sandwich without asking any people.
There's 2 paid employees in the office.
Right.
It's me and Kathy.
Yeah.
So the office relies on interns.
Right.
And
So I asked you and Kathy, and I figure out of the 2 paid employees, I might get something done. That's all. It's a matter of the equation. If I ask you to do something, 50% of it gets done. If I ask both of you to get it done, it'll get done.
I will just say this. You have to have...
Backup, right.
You're like...
Kathy's my backup.
You're like a baby because you have to have exactly the product that you want. You can never try anything. Everything else makes you break into a rag.
So when the intern brought the coffee to you, that you screamed and yelled...
We're not going to discuss the coffee. That was 7 years ago.
What was going on that day? Tell us about it.
How about 7 years ago?
Actually,
you're so above it.
Actually, it wasn't the coffee at all.
It was the umbrella, wasn't it?
The umbrella was a different...
Oh, that was the one. Who did you make cry with the umbrella?
She stood over the intern with an empty coffee pot.
Yeah.
Flailing it. Going,
why is there not coffee in this pot? It's 4 in the morning. That was 7 years ago. Yesterday, he was throwing a sandwich.
How much more recently?
Didn't you throw a sandwich yesterday? You
absolutely
did
not.
You
Where?
bundled up the sandwich and said, I asked for eggs, not turkey.
No.
You did too.
You're
it was
insane.
yesterday.
That's you.
Yesterday.
You're hallucinating.
Gary, get in here.
Did he hit anybody with the sandwich?
Damn egg sandwich.
Yeah, well, I asked for an egg sandwich. It was turkey. I mean, I gotta get it straightened out.
That's annoying when you're starving.
I didn't scream.
You did too.
Well,
I was right there.
There's only one person around here who screams.
I was right there.
Robin.
I was right.
Who is the screaming and yelling
there.
person?
She hasn't screamed in a long time.
Who was?
But
That's the
But in her
operative
day,
word.
she was queen.
There was an
What?
operative
In
word
her day,
there,
she was the queen of scream.
Right.
She was.
Yeah. Have you ever heard me scream like Robin? Ever?
Nobody can scream like
Wait,
that.
let me
No,
say.
not with that. I haven't heard you scream that loud, but I've heard you get angry with that intensity.
That's
Thank
right.
you.
He's
Thank
been that
you.
intense.
Thank you.
But he doesn't scream that loud.
I've been in a taxi with Robin about 6 times, and out of those 6 times, about 5 of the time, she ended up screaming at the taxi driver.
You liar.
Unbelievable.
What a liar you
are. I
He's
see.
such a
Interesting.
friggin' liar.
Oh, you're so true, Robin.
You are such a liar.
What did she do?
These guys never know why are you driving down this street? I told you I wanted to get across
This comes from a guy who sends back all his food.
Whatever.
I have 50 people in the cab telling the cab driver to go the wrong way, and so he's listening to all of them. I have to scream over
Quirky.
there.
So it wasn't your fault.
That was just the most
Never your fault.
Anyway, I'm telling you, that was leaving last week. You yelled yesterday over a stupid sandwich.
I see. All right. Okay. Robin, very good. All right. We're going to take a break because Tom needs one very badly. Ralph, you're a great guy.
I'll see you later.
Love Ralph. And we'll be back after these words.
We'll return to the Howard Stern Show after these messages. 97.1 The Eagle.
This is music.
You're listening to the Howard Stern Show.
The great Marilyn Manson from the Private Parts soundtrack. Love that.
Your mouth is like a suicide.
Your mouth is like a suicide. Sucky, sucky, sucky. So true. So true.
What does that mean?
Who knows? It just seems like it's true.
So true.
Like a certain truth has been learned. Right on. It's like, wow. Where was I?
Gansey was asking me if you believed that you were not quirky.
Of course I believe that.
I said, no, he knows every bit that he's quirky. He just likes arguing.
I killed 45 minutes with that. Hey, Robin, let me just tell this guy off for 1 second.
All right.
I'm in the middle of it with him. I was arguing with him during the commercials. This guy's a male nurse. Male nurse, I never said male nurses were gay. I said it's a feminine job.
Oh, I thought you said that. I thought you said they were like, gay,
Well, it's a lot of people might say it's an effeminate kind of job.
Yeah.
I'm not saying you're gay.
Oh, okay, because we are misunderstanding. But Howard?
A nurse is usually a woman's job.
Well,
what was that?
Well, no, that's not true, and I believe Robin's going to agree with me.
No,
About
Robin
what?
isn't going to agree with you. She's done disagreeing with me.
Howard?
Yes.
You know another thing good about you, man?
What?
Is the fact that we don't have the format like everybody follows in the other shows,
Right.
Yeah. Well, how come you don't have no Rasta man over,
What?
You don't have no Rasta man over on your show sometimes.
You're a Rasta? Imagine this is your nurse in the hospital.
I think that you get up and take care of yourself.
You're a male nurse?
Yeah.
You're Jamaican?
Yeah.
You hate the white man?
No, man, we love
You're
white
lying.
people.
You're lying.
No, I say no bunch of racists.
I bet you hate the American blacks.
Yeah, that's true.
Right. And because you...
How you know that, Howard?
Because I grew up in a black community.
Why is that?
Well, I'll tell you why. The Jamaicans are very hard-working people. About how many jobs you got?
Oh, I have 3 actually.
Yeah. Now, let me tell you something. I know everything there is to know when it comes to race because I grew up in this situation. I'm one of the... I'm like Tarzan. I grew up among the blacks.
Where did you lead anybody to?
I didn't lead anybody anywhere, but I observed. And I learned everything. And the Jamaicans hate American blacks. They work hard. They work 3 days. And then what pisses them off, I'll tell you what pisses them off. Because they are black, They get confused with the American blacks.
I see.
And everybody thinks that they're like the American blacks.
And what is it to be like an American black?
Tell her. The American blacks don't work hard, right?
It's the work, and I think there's a general lot of difference too, you know?
Yeah.
Like what?
I mean, just the cultural background, you know, and understanding, you know?
Yeah, because if you go up to a Jamaican and call him a black, you go, I'm not a black, I'm a Jamaican. Right?
Yeah.
And Jamaicans work so hard, they'll even take girls' jobs. Like a nurse.
Well, anything to bring the butter on the table instead of margarine.
It always freaked me out. Like I'd be in Roosevelt and I'd run into a black guy, you know, and I'd be talking to him and he'd go, oh, look at them, man. Look at them. Look at the niggers. So I go, wait, whoa. What are you talking about? What do you mean, well, look at the niggers? I mean, no offense. Aren't you a black guy? He goes, no, man, I'm a Jamaican. And these American niggers are wrong.
You know, I'm surprised, Howard, that you know that, you know.
Oh, please.
That really took me by surprise.
That was called Roosevelt 101. I learned every lesson there was in life. My parents put me through hell.
What amazes me is that the Jamaicans have 3 jobs or 5 jobs or 9 jobs, and they still live in the same place as the people who don't work.
Yeah, they squirrel it all away.
What the hell is that all about?
Well, you know what some people do, them send the money home, though.
Yeah. To Jamaica.
So then you have to stay with the blacks that you hate.
Yeah, and then it's like, you know, look at them niggers. They go like that. Because they're black guys, they're saying this. They go, look at them. And they live here. They don't mow their lawns. They don't take care of their homes.
What kind of an accent are you doing?
I don't know. I can't do it. Do it for a while. I'll get it. I haven't heard it in a while. Let me hear you talk. Say the rain in Spain falls mainly on the plane.
What is that?
Say the rain in Spain falls mainly on the plane.
The rain in Spain falls mainly on the plane.
The rain in Spain falls mainly on the plane. You know, it's like yeah. And like, look at them. They have illegitimate kids. We don't have that. You know, and it's like, you know, right?
True.
Right.
True.
And they criticize them all day. They're consumed with it because they get lumped in.
Well, they're right there.
Right. And it's like, have you ever seen 2 people with nothing fight over nothing? It's just the saddest thing you ever saw.
Well, Howard.
Do you work with black guys, right?
Yeah, but I try to stay away from, you know, I try to find a hospital where it's not, I mean.
Right, because they don't work as hard as you, right?
Yeah,
right.
That is, yeah.
Yeah, and they get away with it because they're American black.
Yeah, man, you cannot, you know, if your expectations, when they find a foreign, your expectations are high.
Right. Because it's like, and they get to coast by because they're black and everyone's afraid to fire them, right?
Yeah, that is true.
See?
But they would fire you?
Yeah, they would fire him, right?
Oh, bull.
No.
Because he's not black, he's Jamaican.
Eh?
Yeah, I tell you, I know their beef. I know the whole Jamaican rap. I'm part Jamaican.
Are you serious?
Yeah. Yes.
Wow, but that's interesting. Even at work, you narrowed the scenario exactly, you know.
Mm-hmm.
It's the same thing at work.
I grew up among you.
Eh?
I grew up among you.
Oh, yeah.
I told you I'm like Tarzan. Thank you.
Howard.
Yes.
Also, you know, I just had another problem today, man. My girlfriend started getting nervous breakdown.
So dump her.
Eh? You see the thing, this Howard?
I'm sick of this Jamaican. Get rid of him. We got to do the news.
Yeah, you're buddy. You're bonding.
Yeah. I know it all. I do feel like Tarzan. I had this incredible childhood where I grew up among the blacks.
But Tarzan didn't get beat up.
I never learned the Tarzan yell. I didn't wear a loincloth.
And you didn't have a bunch of animal friends.
No, I did not. No, no animals helped me. Even the animals hated me. Oh, look, Melba toast. When's the last time you had a Melba toast?
It's been a long time. You love Melba toast? What are you eating that with?
Nothing. I used to eat it with... this makes no sense. Cream cheese when I was a kid. But Melba toast is that diet bread. My mom always had it in the house.
Everybody had Melba toast. We're on a diet.
Yeah, my mom had a
Melba
toast. It's the size of an elephand. I'm eating Melba toast. You go through a carton a day.
The most huge people you know are eating Melba toast.
Thin people don't eat this crap. It's like cardboard. And it was like, oh, you just eat 2 of them and you'll be full. No, you won't.
What do you put on it?
Melba toast.
You put a whole turkey.
This is an unusual Melba toast. My mom used to get
flavored?
My mom would get it. I go, Mom, what is this? She goes, it's for my diet. I go, lump a bunch of cream cheese on it. It has no flavor. It's cardboard. My mom would put jam and cream cheese on it. I'm going, Mom, there's 9 million calories.
Yeah, now you really fixed it.
Yeah, what do you... now it tastes good. Yeah, it's a demonic spell, but the bread at least
Get a
is not
regular
fattening.
piece of bread if you're going to put all that.
Yeah, go wild. Anyway, let's do some news. I know there's a lot happening. Is there a lot happening?
There's always the stuff happening.
Most of it happens in here.
First and foremost, they're saying now, and I don't know who didn't know this, but we always have to have these studies to prove what we already know. A new survey reveals that using a cellular phone while driving is about the same as driving while drunk.
Thank you.
You get the same risk.
I know it. But I love the challenge.
Appearing in today's New England Journal of Medicine, researchers find cell phone users 4 to 5 times more likely to get into traffic accidents than those who do not use them.
Driving's boring. You need a challenge. No, I like to dial and drive at the same time. That's always good.
That's the best as the car goes all over the road.
Yeah.
The challenge of doing one more number.
Yeah, right.
Can I look again?
Before I look up, I'm going to...
What is it, Baba Booey? Uh-oh.
It's on the radio this morning.
Yeah.
I'm so guilty of this.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to do it anymore. I have one of those phones that you have to hold and dial.
Yeah.
And I hear people beeping at me. I'm like crossing lanes.
Yeah.
And I'm just not going to do it anymore. I'm not going to call from the car anymore.
Well, you will.
Because now it's really bad. Because sometimes I call in the car because I'm just bored.
Yeah, me too.
You know, you want to talk to somebody because you're bored.
Yeah.
And then, like, I'll be talking to somebody.
And radio sucks.
I'll be thinking, like, how did I get from the Triborough Bridge into Westchester?
Yeah,
I don't even remember the trip.
Because you were dialing.
No, just not paying attention.
Right.
Oh, my goodness. The risk of an accident was nearly 5 times higher than normal when the driver was 1 to 5 minutes into a call.
Yeah, but what are they saying?
The typical call in the study lasted nearly 2.5 minutes.
I ain't giving up my car phone.
The collision rate was 4 times higher than normal when the call was originated less than 15 minutes before the accident. Only after the driver had been on the phone for more than 15 minutes did the risk seem to dissipate. You seem to get used to driving with the phone after 15 minutes. But how many phone calls last 15 minutes on your car phone?
None. No, a lot, but, you know.
No, I mean, most times you don't talk that much. Oh, my God.
Check my wife's bill. Now she does all of her calls from the car, and it pisses the hell out of me. It's like...
What are you guys doing?
I go, what, why can't you make those calls from home? Well, I'm on the road, I'm with the kids. I go, yeah, but before you used to never have a phone, so...
If she's in the car with the kids, she's not talking to the kids, she's on the phone?
Yeah, that's right. That's my beef. All right, now you know why I'm quirky. And then they got that hands-free thing. You ever try to be on a car phone hands-free?
Right.
Like this. Hello? Hi.
You can't hear her talk.
I'm in the car. No kidding. If I opened the window, I could hear you yelling.
That's right. That's why everybody's got the phone up to their ear.
Of course. It's fun. Love the car phone.
Younger and older drivers' age seems to make no difference. They seem to have the same risk.
My parents don't have a car phone. I've been trying to get them to get one. My mother's like, I don't know how to work that.
The highest risk was among people who did not have a high school education.
Oh, boy.
Hard to dial.
They really are befuddled by the phone.
So why don't we give people an IQ test before we install a phone?
I thought that was pretty funny, everybody driving around.
Yeah, whose idea was that? Like, give people one more thing to do while they're driving, like dial a phone. Yeah. It's like, I hate smokers because they're busy with their ashtray. I mean, when I smoked, I used to love to drive and smoke.
Oh, absolutely. You get in the car, you can't wait to light up.
I was so busy with the cigarette, the ashtray, the lighter, the whole thing.
Well, yeah, you'd have to push in that stupid car lighter and then find it when it popped out and get it up to your cigarette, and then try to find the opening again to put it away while you're driving. But now we've got the phone.
I love looking for something in the glove compartment when you're driving. That's a real challenge.
Yeah, like your joints.
Yeah.
Your rolling papers.
Your pot.
There's some zigzags in here.
I think the women who put on makeup while they're driving are really ingenious.
Yeah,
and I know people who can do a whole face
I've seen women
while
do that.
they're driving.
Yep.
It's amazing.
I know a circus clown who can do that. With a red nose.
David Dinkins said yesterday that he is not going to run for mayor against Rudolph Giuliani.
Thank God. Our mayor here in New York, this guy we had, Dinkins, we had the worst mayor in the history of mayors. The guy, I would have rather had a criminal run this city. At least he would have been organized. This guy, all he ever did the 4 years he was in, he got the planes to move away from the U.S. Open. And he played tennis. And now he was threatening to run again.
But he does say that he won't announce who he's going to back in the race for mayor until today. So he's...
Who else is running?
Oh, I think, isn't Ruth Messenger?
Has she ever won anything, Ruth Messenger?
She used to hold an office.
I always hear her name.
And that there's
like
a Hispanic guy.
Pepe?
Ferrer.
Pepe Ferrer?
No. Jose. Fernando Ferrer.
Pepe. Well, we got a good guy. We don't need a different guy. They shouldn't even allow an election anymore.
Somehow there are some people who think Rudy is beatable. I don't know.
Oh. They lie.
They say that Michael Jackson has had a baby.
Himself? I believe that. I thought he had a vagina.
No, he got this woman pregnant somehow, Debbie Rowe.
Somehow.
She supposedly delivered a healthy baby boy. Well, that won't last long.
Healthy?
Yes.
Baby boy, Michael Jackson?
Give him to Michael. They say the happy event took place at 6:15 p.m. in a posh $2,000 a night birthing room at Cedars-Sinai Hospital.
Is the kid a virgin?
Not anymore. Supposedly, Michael Jackson stood by nervously wearing a green hospital gown and one of his trademark surgical masks.
Cool. He's the man.
My beautiful little boy. Jackson, according to a source.
He's beautiful.
As the nurses cleaned off Michael Jackson Jr.
Michael Jackson Jr. My turn to change him. Let me at him. I'm not going to wash my hands if they change his duty diaper.
Rowe was said to be resting comfortably.
Rowe.
And glowing like a new mother.
We don't need her anymore.
Get her out of here.
Yeah, I can breastfeed.
Then use her uterus.
We need her.
Jackson snuck past the press to get into the hospital to see his baby.
Let me see my baby.
Be born.
Not me.
We got to get this baby a nose
early
job.
in the afternoon.
Where's that woman who gave birth to my son? She's a whining Jew.
Here's your money, nuts. Pull up your pants and get out of here.
What color is my baby? I demand to know. Is he cafe au lait like myself?
That's the whitewash.
What?
That's the whitewash.
Right.
Anyway, Jackson has said that he impregnated Debbie Rowe.
With my penis, my polka dot penis.
Himself, that this was no artificial insemination.
Speckles. Don't my penis have speckles from my diphtheria?
Since they...
It's like a Dalmatian down in my pants.
Since they've been married, I don't think they've spent that much time together. But they are married, and Jackson is now a father.
I got a spotted penis, right, Robin?
From some reports I've heard.
From my diphtheria. What's that I got? Impetigo. Vitiligo. Who would have thought? All my money.
O.J. Simpson is upset with Fred Goldman once again.
Yeah.
Fred Goldman made him an offer. He said he could get out of the money damages that have been assessed against him if he would relieve O.J. of the burden of having to pay all those sums of money if he would just admit to the murders.
Look out.
O.J. won't do that, though.
No, he's not going to.
He's in denial.
Turned him down. Here's Fred Goldman.
Cool.
The suggestion is that if a person whose name I don't use that murdered my son wants to write out a complete confession and publish it in newspapers around the country, we'll be glad to ignore the judgment. That'll never happen.
Yeah, he knows O.J. won't take up the offer.
Yeah. They say, though, even if O.J.'s... hey, there was an interesting point made in the paper. In the case of Rodney King and in the case of Lemrick Nelson, they got to try the cases, a second time because they said that somebody's civil rights were violated.
Right. There were different grounds.
Now, they're saying now that maybe O.J. could... Now, this is a long shot, but maybe O.J. could be tried again based on the fact that he killed a woman. Because she was a woman, he went after her, and therefore sexism is the same as racism. Therefore, there could be a trial. This is one of the lawyers talking now.
Yeah, but lawyers are always talking.
Yeah, they're floating a balloon. I like it. They violated her civil rights as a woman.
No, what about that?
It was driven by sex. Oh, yeah.
Because she was a woman.
Yep. Why specifically because she was a woman? She was a female lover. He was spurned. He
You're
violated...
attributing that as motive. Has that ever been proven? No.
Yeah, well, in the civil trial, they said he killed her because he was in a jealous rage.
The jury said they didn't pay much attention to the motive.
Well, who cares? Let's try him again, is what I'm saying. I mean, you can't be against that.
You want another O.J. trial?
Third one, yes. Criminal case. It just seems ridiculous. We all know he did, and he's running around free. We want to lock him up.
Right. Yeah, go figure.
And there is a way to get around the law, let's face it. There's always a way. These lawyers dream up new laws.
That's because lawyers made the laws.
Thank you.
They always leave loopholes.
I know I do, and I'm not even a lawyer.
They're smart that way.
Yeah, sure.
They can always get back in. A three-legged dog was rescued from the Hudson River after falling from a cliff in Rockland County. I love these animal rescue stories.
Who rescues a three-legged dog?
I've seen these three-legged dogs hopping around the city. There's a bunch of them.
Pathetic.
This dog lost his leg to cancer. And was out romping with the other dogs.
Isn't it amazing, like, he survived cancer? There are people who don't survive cancer. Don't you get angry when you see a dog surviving cancer?
And so well.
Yeah, and getting along fine.
He's out playing with the other dogs like he's got 4 legs.
So what happened to him?
Well, he was playing in the backyard. The backyard had a drop-off. And I guess he got too close to the edge. He didn't have that other leg to hold on with.
And he fell off?
And he fell off into the water.
And who rescued him? His owner?
No, they had to call the fire department.
Oh, God.
So a whole town's fire department was involved in this, and they pulled the dog out, and he had to be taken to the vet to be treated for hypothermia and given some antibiotics. He was recovered from the water about 11:30 yesterday morning, and I suppose he's okay now. This happened in Passaic, New Jersey. A man wanted in connection to a stabbing in Patterson was nabbed after unwittingly making a blind date with a police officer who dialed his pager. The North Jersey Herald and News of Passaic reports that when Patrick Francis showed up for the rendezvous, he found himself the target of a police sting. Detectives had obtained his pager number through a street source. Acting on a hunch, they called the pager, made the date for later that night, and he showed up, came unarmed, and police converged on his car.
Hey, what's this all about?
He was wanted for allegedly stabbing a man in February.
Come on, I'm just trying to be romantic.
And he's charged with aggravated assault now. Guys are so wacky.
Yeah.
You know, who was this person who was calling him and making this date? He doesn't even know. He just figured, oh, God.
It's a date.
Romance.
I want to rescue a dog.
Three-legged dog.
American airline pilots are set to go out on strike. That could be a real fiasco.
When's that happening?
They say sometime this weekend.
Oh, just give them their money.
They are negotiating, but the airline is saying that the pilot's latest proposal is still too expensive for them.
How much do they want?
I don't know. They say that American pilots are already the highest paid in the industry.
Oh, really? Really, man?
And the new offer doesn't keep American competitive with the other airlines.
I like American. I fly that a lot.
Great airline.
Really good, really well run.
But I got caught in one of their strikes once, boy. You don't want to be caught in that when you're traveling.
Really, man?
One of the big differences between American, I flew on American, and then when I did that flight to Seattle, I had to take a different airline.
Mm-hmm.
And man, they were like, I don't know, it was real bare bones. It was a real difference.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can tell.
You can't tell the difference.
What a nightmare that was.
Thanks, OJ.
There's something going on now called pleasure parties. Have you heard about
Yeah,
these?
I go to those.
What are they?
It's where you pleasure yourself at the party, and you have a lot of pleasure at the party.
They're for teenagers, so I don't think you've been invited.
A lot of people think I'm very young.
Oh, yeah?
My long, streamy hair. My long locks. Teenage.
There have been complaints about the parties from several parents down in Florida. The parties are similar to Tupperware parties, except sex toys are sold instead of plastic bowls.
Like a hedonistic party.
So they're a little worried because I guess children under 18 are going to these parties and having a good time.
I'm going to be 49.
I don't know what they're going to do about it, but that's what kids are doing now. They're having little pleasure parties where they go and sell sex toys to each other.
Hey, better that than, what we did.
What did we do?
Nothing. All right, let's take a break, and we'll be back right after these words. I'm jealous.
More to come when the Howard Stern Show returns in a moment. 97.1, The Eagle. Live from the Chevy Chase Theater, it's the Howard Stern Show. Here's Howard.
I wonder if the Chevy Chase Theater is still there.
I think they took that down.
That's a great idea. Guy naming a theater after himself for a 4-day television show. It's novel. He's a pip. What else is in the news, Robin?
Why do we have the highest rate of teenage suicide in the industrialized world?
Why is Jackie's CD one of the best-selling CDs in the country?
I guess we can't answer either of those.
That's right.
questions. Far fewer girls are becoming mothers before the age of 20, according to a new global survey, but the study also finds that the U.S. has the highest teen pregnancy rate of any industrialized nation.
Who does?
The U.S.
Really? Where's that?
That's where we are, Howard.
You mean the United States? You always in these initials. Lots of busy penises in this country. What else is in the news? Why, Robin?
In Cincinnati, they're dropping charges against a blind jaywalker.
Really?
Who was struck by a pickup truck and suffered a broken tailbone. They actually gave him a ticket.
They should. Slow news day, huh?
No, I thought this
That's
was
a great
pretty
one.
funny. The
No,
guy
I love
was
that.
blind. How does he know where he is?
No, he deserves it. Just because you're blind is no excuse that you don't know where you're going.
I guess there's some special rules. The blind guy says his white cane gives him the right of way. So I guess he can step off the curb anywhere he wants. The driver of the pickup truck was not ticketed.
Wow.
They do say that the blind man, Jeff Friedlander, was technically in the wrong, but there was no purpose in pursuing prosecution against him because he was going to fight the ticket. So, there you go. The blind man will not be charged.
That's a very strange story.
Oh, shut up. Jack Klugman is being sued by a woman who says that after 18 years of living together, he put her out to pasture just like a racehorse when she developed bad knees.
What's wrong with that?
She claims that Klugman breached an oil agreement to support her. She is asking for half his property, a monthly payment, and unspecified damages now.
Hey, you never married her.
This woman, her name is Barbara Newgas.
Newgas. That should be my name.
Said she lived with Klugman from 1974 until 1992.
That's a good stretch.
She says boxes of her belongings are still at the ranch where he keeps racehorses. She also claims in the lawsuit that Klugman promised to support her and paid her a monthly allowance until November of 1996. Klugman was married to actress Brett Summers from 1956 to 1974.
Robin does a good impression of her.
Yeah.
Actually, that now sounds like Jack Klugman. That's the guy with no voice, right?
He doesn't have much of a voice. He's
Imagine
like
he's throwing
half of a vocal cord.
He's throwing women out. That's the great power of show
That's
business.
men.
Yep.
That's men.
He's barely. You can barely look at this
She
guy.
stuck by him probably while he was fighting cancer.
Of course.
Get out.
What is that, Mr. Klugman?
Get out.
You don't want to live with me anymore?
I need a new broad.
Really? What's the matter? My vagina's not good enough for you?
That's old news. It's dust.
Did he toss her out of the house on New Year's Day? That's the best time to do it. I know a person. I know someone who made love to their partner on New Year's Eve, tossed them out on New Year's Day after breakfast.
Me?
No, I don't know that. Did you do that?
Are you talking about my situation?
Oh, did you do that?
That's the old days. The old me. This is the new me. You're talking history.
I didn't make any promises.
I love that impression he does.
History.
That is past history.
Right. Go ahead, Rob.
It seems that Bobby Brown, the husband of Whitney Houston is having more financial problems.
How could that be, Rob?
I don't know. He's placed his Atlanta recording studio under Chapter 11 bankruptcy protection.
She refuses to get rid of him.
And she also refuses to get dragged down with him. So.
Yeah. I would marry her. I think she's so attractive. Oh, but annoying. You ever hear her on talk shows?
Oh, yes.
Oh, God.
She's affected.
Oh, you vey.
We pray to the Lord Jesus Christ in our house, and we say, bless you.
I grew up on gospel.
Right.
Gospel is me.
Yeah, and if you don't like the gospel, you don't like me. And, the Lord Jesus Christ has treated me so wonderfully with so many gifts. And
singing the gospel music was like coming home.
Yeah.
Yeah, shut up.
Oh, shut up, you stupid thing.
And Bobby Christina and I.
Bobby and Bobby Christina and I are very good family members. And I don't care what other people think of Bobby and Bobby Christina.
I want to thank Bobby and Bobby Christina.
And Bobby. and I want to thank Bobby.
Bobby and
She would make me so that to throw her out a window. I would really toss her out a window. Big skinny broad. Right through the window. Ow.
She'd sing for you.
So pretty. Pretty girl.
Bill Cosby is getting out more now than before his son was killed.
This is a whole career thing. He's out more now than he ever was.
He was scheduled to be at one of those conventions for, I guess, Goodyear.
Wow.
And they expected him to cancel after they heard about the death of his son, but Cosby showed up.
He's an amazing man, isn't he?
Didn't even mention anything about his son. He just told his jokes.
That's history.
Oh, stop it.
I like that. History.
He did turn serious at the end of the performance.
What did he say?
And said that Mrs. Cosby and I have felt your prayers, and we thank you.
Mrs. Cosby and I. Again.
You better start referring to your wife as Mrs. Stern.
I know. She's old enough to be my mother.
Is that what that's significant of?
Of course. When you start calling your wife Mrs. Cosby, you tell me. No wonder you're with white women.
Hysterical. Call her Mrs. Stern.
Mrs. Stern and I. What's his scene?
I don't know.
I feel bad for the guy who lost his kid, but I don't know what that whole Mrs. Cosby thing is. He's probably got a lot of explaining to do at home.
But I keep thinking they are so estranged. She is Mrs. Cosby.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I don't like to call her by her first name because, quite frankly, I forgot it. We're not on speaking terms.
Murphy Brown, I know you were worried that your favorite TV show was going to be canceled, but they now say in the paper that Candice Bergen has agreed to sign on for a 10th season.
No, it's funny. You call it my favorite show sarcastically. I don't believe I've ever seen that show. I think 1 or 2 times I tried to watch it. It was unwatchable. So somebody must like it.
It's been on forever. She's won all kinds of awards for it.
To me, it's like Mary Tyler Moore light. And always has bothered me, but I don't know. And also, she looks like that puppet that her father used to work.
Charlie McCarthy.
Charlie McCarthy. She would have the skin on her neck pulled back.
Have you seen that movie, Trainspotting?
No, I want to see that. You got a copy of that?
No, I don't have a copy of it.
I can't go to the movies. I would be swamped by my fans.
I thought maybe you had already seen that. Has that been recommended to you?
Yes.
Well, it's about heroin usage, and one of the actors who has appeared in it, he must be here now working, and it seems that some people think he did such a good job of playing a heroin addict in the film that they think he must be one in real life. When he flew into Chicago, the customs agents got caught up with him and strip searched him.
And he complained?
Well, he just liked people to know that he was acting in Trainspotting.
Is Murphy Brown in Trainspotting?
No.
Oh.
Can't strip search her.
I'm still trying to figure out her bullfighter commercial. You ever see that one? She's in a Toreador outfit?
Right, yes, and she shows up
at a table where all the Murphy Brown cast is.
Right, like a waiter or something.
And she's talking about something with, who's the company, MCI?
Sprint.
I don't even know what she's hawking. It's so
I've seen
ineffective.
that 20 times. I have no idea what
I don't even know what she's talking about.
It out.
What is it?
The whole idea is that she's become so recognizable and popular because of this dime a minute rate
they
have that now she's had to go into hiding.
Oh.
Because people are bothering her about it all the time.
So she's walking around in public dressed in full bullfighter array.
Right.
Yeah,
because,
that makes
sense. She has to disguise herself.
She should put a bag over her head. With that chicken neck.
Turkey brown.
And finally,
I love when good-looking girls get ugly.
Turkey brown.
Turkey brown.
Oh, no.
All right, what else, Robin? You
Whoopi Goldberg
Yes.
has adopted a kitten.
She's like you, that Whoopi Goldberg. How many do you have now? 3, right?
I have 4 cats.
4?
Don't say 4.
I think you had 3.
I've had 4 for years.
You're like one of those kooks. Who, that's quirky.
It's funny. It's funny. People walk into my house and they see these things darting around.
Scary.
And they're like, whoa, you're like the cat woman.
You still like them, or you would like to clear out like 2 or 3 of them?
No, I could never
Really?
part with them.
Okay.
Never part with them. Okay, baby.
You're like an animal.
I do love animals.
Evidently. You didn't even know that about yourself.
I don't.
Yeah.
I don't know it now.
I know, but you're involved with animals.
But I do care for them, sure.
Yes.
I mean, I think all animals are...
Except people.
No, I like people too.
When did this happen?
I have softened. You are getting worse. I'm getting better.
I like the old Robin.
Anyway, Whoopi saw a picture of a cat, a burned up cat in the newspaper.
How did it get burned up?
I don't
Is that
know.
the one who ran into the fire trying to rescue his kittens?
Maybe, no, it couldn't have been. No, this was a little cat. So she fell in love with it and adopted it last October. Frankie was burned and had a broken leg after the feline was rescued from a Queens fire. Whoopi just saw the picture of the cat in the paper and decided she wanted it.
Wouldn't it be great if they found out that Whoopi set the cat on fire and then wanted to look like a good Samaritan and
By
adopted
adopting it.
That would be a great story.
The cat has been at Long Island's North Shore Animal League since that time because it needed such care, but now it has been allowed to go home, so it is in the lap of luxury now in Whoopi Goldberg's apartment.
Yeah. What did that mean there?
In some Midtown hotel.
Wow. Does she live in a Midtown hotel?
Well, yeah. I don't know that she has a place here and she's working here. I thought maybe she'd be shacking up with her boyfriend, but it looks like she's staying at the hotel.
So, you know what? I'm going to light a cat on fire and adopt it.
You know, when I saw that story, I said, see, you ought to do things like that. Get in the paper for adopting a cat.
Yeah. I don't want no cat. Especially a burned up one. I couldn't hack looking at that. You ever
He's all better now.
No, he ain't. I've seen his picture. All right, anyway, Robin, thank you.
There was I got to find out more about this story. Did you hear about this, that David Bowie is selling bonds in himself?
Yeah, he's making a public offering.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's going to sell stock in his own publishing little empire there. He has all his publishing and stuff.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know what that's all about. I might sell some stock in myself. Really, man?
I'll track that down for tomorrow.
Yeah, there's something going on there. Jackie Penthouse, Joke Page, Mautland, Sergeant Pecker, and the Joke Man are each 78 wild minutes. Only $12 plus $4 shipping and handling. CD.
That was a good one.
CD or cassette. Buy 2, get 1 free. Call 1-800-323-KING. This just in. Stuttering John has 500 shares in Bill Wyman from the Rolling Stones.
Good investment.
Jackie's Joke CDs are now available in major record stores coast to coast on Oleo Records.
Yeah, I wonder if John will be buying any David Bowie.
For information, he's got an initial public offering. For information, IPO. I don't do brokers. They want to impress me.
I made it to $30,000 last week.
Info. Visit Jokeman on the web at JackieJokeman.com. I get in and out real fast.
In and out, quick.
Jackie got caught up and gave him $10,000. He lost it all.
You're up for more than what I did with you. You're up.
Yeah,
That's the argument.
Jackie gave John $10,000. It was gone next day. Because Jackie's here, and he made $3,000 last week. And Jackie,
he heard this money was rolling in.
And Jackie don't part with $10,000 easy.
Might as well throw it out the window.
Nah, this is more fun.
You people down there catch.
IPO.
You're up.
Last time I do your favor.
I don't know why bother.
You know, Jackie, you're a jerk.
Ingrid.
Shows off.
I do your.
They're doing
Wait, don't
you.
play for.
What?
I do your.
I did not.
Make a favor.
I didn't have to include you guys.
I was just trying to do you a favor.
You don't qualify to get out.
You're going to buy any shares in...
It's a fixed rate, I think, 7.9%.
He knows.
And it's a bond. It's not a stock.
Oh, it's a bond.
Yeah. So you can't. It isn't like you watch it move up and down.
So you're going to get
You're buying on or a leg?
Because I can make more. I can make more percentage by not being in that.
You don't want to tie up your assets?
No. No. And screw you, Jackie. Because I don't care about Freddie because I never made him any money, but you did.
10 grand.
Admit you're up.
I told you to get.
What happened to the 10 grand?
Get out.
What 10 grand?
Jackie didn't get out.
Yeah, it was up. I told him to get out. He doesn't listen. Whose fault is that?
What? If you don't watch,
it doesn't matter how overall he's up.
Yeah.
Are you still investing for him?
No. If Jackie loses money on his own, tell him, Jack.
Sure.
Well, you gotta tell him that. Your last earthquake. Go ahead. Tell Howard about that. You got, on your own. Go ahead. Tell Howard about that one.
No.
Oh,
what did he invest in?
I don't know, but I think he lost a fortune on one.
What
on his own. I don't remember what it was.
Recently made a fortune on one.
Because Jackie must.
A month ago, you had lost a fortune on one.
Jackie must run into tons of people who give him that advice, insider trading.
Hot tips. I get a lot of.
Yeah, I know, and you fall for that.
I'm just a jerk.
Hot tips are idiotic.
Every time.
All right, play the commercials. Fred will do the plugs when we get back.
You're listening to The Howard Stern Show. More after this. 97.1 The Eagle. It's The Howard Stern Show. Here's Howard.
Hey, Freddie, read these plugs.
Yes, it's your chance to see my wife strip for charity. It's a beautiful thing. There's a special benefit performance of Tony and Tina's wedding. That's this Friday at Windows on the World. And all proceeds, by the way, for that event, that Tony and Tina's wedding event, is going to With God's Love We Deliver. It's a fine charity. And for more information, call 1-800-445-8425. Once again, 1-800-445-8425. I keep my clothes on, and we play at Big Sur. That's King Norris at 80th and 3rd Manhattan. That'll be next Monday. And February 22nd, the Cadillac Bar in Hoboken. Dee Snider signing autographs at the Thunderfest Rock and Roll Convention, Sunday the 16th at the Holiday Inn Convention Center in Orlando, Florida. Stuttering John, I forget him. If you're planning a wedding or a party and you need a DJ, call Scott the Engineer's Rocket Entertainment at 718-BAG-5040, actually. Stuttering John, I will be hosting a beauty contest in Fantasies in Keyport, New Jersey. He's a dick, so go see him Thursday night at 9 p.m.
Great show. We'll see you tomorrow.
Howard Stern all morning. Pure rock all day. 97.1